What's good, guys? Prince Sports here. Lakers Warriors live. Let's get into it. Woo, what's up? What's up? Let me get a little associated over here. Why can't I get back to my normal fitting? Okay, there we go. Back to my normal fitting. Got to get situated over here. Damn, hold on. What's good, man? Halftime report we got going on. Lakers are having their way with the Warriors. They're supposed to be beating on this Warriors team. You know, the level of concern is there, right? They got to be winning basketball games. So that's a very must. That's important. Okay. There we go. All right. What's good? What's good? Oh man. I got my audio level up. I got my camera fixed up properly, right? Now, before when I went on these live streams, I didn't have nothing hooked up correctly right. Everything was wrong. For starters, I had this turned on and it wasn't really on the whole time. It wasn't properly connected. So I was end up using the audio that was from the laptop. That's why it was sounding muffled. That's why it was sounding bad. But I bet you this audio sounds perfectly good right now. You can even see by the way this looks. This is a different camera I'm using. I'm using the actual real camera that you could do live streams with. But here's the funny part about it. This program only lets you record to 720 free. So to go up to get even 1080, I have to record. I have to actually pay for that at a different level. You know, so paying for it is a complete different situation than what I want to do, so to speak. But this new look Lakers team, they're beating on a team they're supposed to be winning. They got 23 games to go. That's it. They better make their push now and try to get into the postseason. This is their time to do it. No more pointing the fingers, no more blaming people. I mean, I heard reports of LeBron's people is upset with Anthony Davis. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Because without Anthony Davis, you won't have a championship in 2020. All right? Give that man his proper respect. Rather, he's on the court or not playing fully good basketball. Okay? If he ain't healthy, he ain't healthy. But when he's on the court playing, he's helping you guys win. So you give that man his respect. Stop trying to throw him under the bus and use Anthony Davis as a scapegoat. Because the thing with the media is Russell Westbrook is gone. So if the Lakers do lose or fail to win, they're going to point and figure out somebody. Somebody got to be the bad guy. You know, they're looking pretty good. TJ, they're winning these games. They're winning this game right here. They're doing real good, playing good team basketball. You know, I think it was Pat Bev. He said the Lakers' problems wasn't on a basketball court. That proves me right even more. That means these guys had their own selfish motives to why they were losing games. Maybe some was just playing for stats, like LeBron was doing. He was playing just to break a record. He didn't play to win basketball games. Yeah, it's a Lakers excuse. And it's also an excuse for them losing games. They could just point the finger at AD, say, oh, you know what? He wasn't right. But if I'm Anthony Davis, I would leave this Lakers team. I will flat out leave this Lakers team and to be traded. Because you're not going to throw me under the bus when I hope bought a championship here. You know, that's like Michael Jordan throwing Scottie Pippen under the bus if they was losing games. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that. Especially if y'all won together already. And he's your bona fide number 2. You know, don't do that. Got to give them the Hadouken when they act up. You know. So, let me get another one. Let me see how it goes. Here, let's do another one. Why is it not working there? Hadouken! There you go. That's how you give it to him. There you go, Street Fighter. Give me my Street Fighter action. Coming to you live and direct. Now, Draymond Green got only 2 points. This glorified fake all-star only got 2 points. Another guy, just like Ben Simmons, getting exposed. Yeah, he do. He translated some of them L's on that court too. But at the end of the day, he's just a role player. We ain't going to be looking at Pat Bev and saying, hey, you know what? He's the main reason we lost. Nah, the main reason you lose always trickles down to the head guy in charge. If you have a job and something goes wrong, they go to the head honcho. Yo, why you didn't do this? Why you didn't teach your associates to do this or do that? It pays a cost to be the boss. All right? Responsibility goes a long way. When you had honcho, you the alpha, you got to take the credit for losing and you get credit for winning. But it's not flip-sided. You know, ad-libs. You know it, man. I'm just saying. With great power comes great responsibility. You know? Because if the Lakers was to win a championship, a lot of you wouldn't even be saying the Lakers got a championship. You'd be saying LeBron got a championship. Simple. You know, so you got to keep it moving like that. Everybody gets credit like that. Even though it's a team sport, the big guy, the head honcho, Big Daddy got to get his piece of chicken. Save the big piece of chicken for Daddy when he come home. He worked hard from work. He laid down that foundation for the house. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get you now, T. Yeah, you right on that. Definitely right on that. But who knows what's going on off the court? Pat Bev said it was off the court issues. So maybe there was some internal beefing from inside the locker room. Who knows? I don't even know what was going on in that aspect, you know. But yeah. Brainwashing video. Which one? You got to enlighten me a little more, man. I make a lot of videos. But I'm going to take a guess. It had to be probably on the media. You know, I always talk about the media. Speak for you. I want people to think freely for themselves. A lot of people are just programmed to believe whatever they see on TV. You know, don't do that. Think for yourself. Have your own criteria. This is sports, for Christ's sakes. You know, have convictions of your own words. Just don't say them. Actually believe in them. But can y'all hear me pretty good? You know, I could do a test. If you can't hear me, that means this microphone is plugged in correctly right. Okay? Okay. If you didn't hear me for those last few seconds, that means it's working. So, okay, but did you hear me when I had it on mute? Okay, good. All right, good. We rolling. We rolling, man. But how's everybody doing, man? Y'all have a hard days of work? Y'all did y'all shit? Y'all come home? Y'all could relax? You know? Ain't nothing like having, you know, something you could call your own, right? You know? Hard days of work, you get to chill and relax. So, well, what we got right here? This is another Survivor-like TV show. Okay. Naked and Afraid. Okay. Those Survivor shows are crazy, man. Man, you pit a bunch of regular people on the island with things that could kill you. Okay, snake bites and poisonous spiders and all this other crazy stuff, and tell them to survive. That's some bugged out shit. You gotta be paying people some money, a lot of money for that. I would never go on a show like that if you're not paying me no money. You gotta at least pay me money. You know, be assed out in the jungle. That shit is crazy. Now, as if like humans wasn't even supposed to be living there, you know. But hey, our great ancestors found a way, you know, before we was even born. So hey, it is what it is. You know, if they could do it, then we could do it with a little bit, you know, grit and determination. You know. Oh, Nuggets and Cavaliers. Looks like the Nuggets lighting the Cavaliers up. Oh, I guess you're not. Now it's tied game. Two good teams, man. Look at the Cavaliers, man. They really came back. Now they're a solid, decent team. They got themselves a true all-star. The Knicks should have did everything in their power to get Donovan Mitchell, because it's better than being stuck in the middle of the road. Really. We could have traded for that guy. Yep, triple-double. Did they win? Or did they win? You know, the guy's putting up a lot of stats, TJ. It's just the fact that nobody else is caring about it. You know, I care about people putting up good, dominating numbers and winning games, but a lot of people don't, especially if the name is not LeBron James behind it. Oh my God, Julius Randle in that 3-point contest was bad. Yo, T, okay. This show been on then. All right, because I don't really watch those type of shows. I just seen the commercial, and just looking at that commercial, that's some crazy shit, bro. Do they even pay those people to be on that show? Like, you're gonna have to break us off some money or something, man. You can't have me risk my life out there for some damn ratings or for a television show. Not doing it, bro. Sorry. That shit is whack. Especially if you got something to leave behind. You got peoples you need to take care of. You mean to tell me you're going to put your life on the line for some damn TV show? Fuck out of here. You got the wrong brother for that shit. That shit is crazy. Fucking getting bit, coming back with all types of diseases, and you know, man, my finger used to look normal. Now there's some shit poking out of it. I got some parasite, some virus poking out your fucking finger. That shit is crazy. You know, I got to get a dumb battery for this camera though, because it only lasts for a while. That's the problem with this camera. It only lasts for a while. You know, in terms of the battery life, I have to constantly keep trading batteries back and forth. So if this camera die out, I will have to put the next battery in, boom, plug it in. You know, at least I still be on live, but you won't see me camera wise. I will have to just plug it out, then try to reinstall it in again, you know. But that shit is kind of annoying a little bit. Now you see how the camera is. It's making me, I gotta edit it right, because it's making me look like I'm looking up top when I should be having like an equal playing field. Like, I guess when I look like this, right? When I look like this, it's equal, right? But if I'm looking like up like this, or if I'm looking at the television itself, it's not properly right. So I got to actually fix that. What I'm gonna do is gonna rearrange this whole setup, right? I'm gonna put like something here in the background. You know, we're gonna get it popping, man. We're gonna really, it's just all about time and effort. We're gonna just get this shit done right, the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be. If you're gonna do something, don't half-ass it, especially if you like doing it. There's no sense of half-assing it. Just go about competing the right way. Anthony Davis looked like he almost got hurt in this game, by the way. Lakers, yes, it's important the Lakers to have him to be healthy, but he's not the be all say all to win regular season games. He is a big part of them winning postseason games. Okay, you're going to need AD in the postseason. But I repeat, you do not need Anthony Davis in the regular season. Yeah, it's good to have him, but you don't need him. You know. Oh, wow. Look at this score. Going to stay only down by what, 3? What the fuck just happened? I thought they was up by like at least 12 by halftime. They lost this lead that quick? I was only talking for about 5 minutes. Who the hell helped them get back in this game? I got 58-62. I don't know if y'all have that score. Yeah, man. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. You know, very intelligent brother, man. R.I.P. You know, that's a real brother. That's the guy that knows what being a man is all about. Because we live in a generation where there's too many feminine people. You got men trying to act like women. They ain't going to cut it. You know, why you think some guys end up being these damn betas and shit in relationships? They don't cut it out that way. A relationship ain't meant for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not a new camera. I've been had all this stuff hooked. Had this stuff with me. I just never hooked it up. All right. So this is my Canon. I just did the shit from the laptop because it had a camera on it. Never took the time to hook up the new shit, you know, because I was in a foreign country, you know, but now I decided to do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me try to get y'all in here. What up, Chi-Town? What up? Yeah, the quality looks great. But what's more importantly, though, is this bad boy right here. Okay, I had this shit plugged in for the longest, and it wasn't working.
Yo,
well, I had it plugged in the wrong way. You know,
Yo,
but
what's up?
What's good, man?
Nothing much.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yo, what score you got? Are you watching this Laker game?
Yeah, it's for me it's 58-65.
Okay, all right. So you said 68, 55? 58, 65.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Well, I'm watching it on cable. That's why it's way ahead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, they were up by double digits, if I'm not confused. I just was talking for like 3 minutes and the league went by that fast. So that shit is crazy. But yeah, I don't know if you heard the All-Star game ratings were the lowest in NBA history. You heard about that?
Yep. And I'm not surprised.
God.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Oh my God. I am surprised because I didn't think the NBA would stoop this low in terms of you losing ratings.
Well, you remember I tuned out of it after the first quarter. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm not watching this.
Yeah, you left. You literally like went into a little rant. You know, I was like, yo, oh my God. I was like, yo, you giving up on basketball? You know, but I admire your passion. You know, you're not standing for the, you know, for stuff if it's not good quality. You know, you pay.
Well, yeah, of course. Otherwise,
your wallet. We need more people like you because, you know, if you're not satisfied with something, but you keep paying for it, they're going to keep giving you garbage. So
exactly. It's kind of like the Bulls too. The Bulls,
right?
They have high ticket sales because they have a loyal fan base, but they're never going to get better.
Right, no doubt. You know, I got 60-68, so I don't know what you got.
Same thing.
Oh, okay, all right. So we're even the score.
Well, I won't spoil for you.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, you could. It's not. I would normally say if this is a game of importance, like a playoff game, you know. But if it's a regular season game, I mean, it's out one ear, out the other, man. It's just, you know, spur of the moment type of thing. So, but yeah, if you get information that happens, you can definitely talk about it. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, that All-Star game was horrible. It was like,
bro. the fact that it's the lowest rated, I was surprised. I am
It had
surprised.
lower ratings. No, what I was surprised though, it had lower ratings than the Pro Bowl that I never saw.
Then the Pro Bowl?
Yeah,
Oh my God, man. That just means the product is not.
but then I wonder though if they put this on like because TNT is a cable channel. I wonder if they put it on ABC, then it would have been this low.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Because I think the Pro Bowl was on ABC, so that's why they probably got more viewers. I wouldn't be surprised if they move it to ABC, just so they could get more viewers next year. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, hey, man, they should. They got to do something because you can't be losing out on money, especially for the NBA terms, And this is not LeBron's era, so to speak. I mean, he's playing in it, but this is more so the Giannis Antetokounmpo era. He's been the best player in basketball, respectively, the last 3 years or so. And this is a new generation of basketball anyway. So it's fair to say that you could say that it's fair to say that this is a Giannis Antetokounmpo era. Now, if somebody could take it away from him, that's a different question, But I would say
here's the thing
Giannis,
too.
the Luka, it's their time.
Here's the thing too. KD hasn't played an All-Star game since 2019.
Yes, that is crazy. That is crazy.
He's missed 4 straight years of the All-Star game. The first year he obviously had the Achilles injury, but then for some reason he's been injured during the time of the All-Star last 3 years.
Right. Oh yeah. So it's just one of those situations, man. Like he always gets hurt or something around the All-Star game time.
Every year it's been happened. And I feel like since Steph Curry not in there too, kind of was one of the reasons why the ratings were low.
Yes, that's another one too. I mean, Steph Curry's been arguably one of the faces of the NBA, one of the faces of the NBA for the past generation. If you're talking about the 2010s, that era, that whole from 2010 to 2019, that's the 2010.
Oh no, I'd say Steph Curry's was probably 2015. Steph Curry's era started 2015.
Well, it's still the 2010s to 2015. I mean, 2019.
Yeah.
That's that whole era. So
yeah,
he's still part of that decade, that era. Our era is usually defined into a decade.
Yeah, but no. But to us though, Steph Curry didn't become Steph Curry until when he won the first championship, or 2015 was when he really peaked.
Yeah,
when he won.
But that was in
2010
to 2019. That's a whole decade.
Yeah.
So he came Steph Curry. He came one of the faces of that generation, without a doubt. So yeah. Now this era is a complete different story. I would have to say, starting from 2020, which is now, to 2019. I mean to 2029. That's a whole decade. So from that era, you got Giannis, you got Luka. I don't know who.
Yeah, you're talking about You're basically talking about the decade.
Yeah, well, decade is defined as an era in basketball terms. So we're in the 2020s right now. So anything from the year 2020 to the year 2029 is, this generation.
Yeah.
So I would say Giannis is definitely the face of it. He's been the best player of this generation, since it began, so to speak. Or at least elite, very from the beginning.
You could make the case it's still Steph Curry's era.
Yeah, you can still say he's part of this era too. You can still say that.
Or no, I'm saying you could say it's still his era. You could say
over Giannis.
You could make the argument. I'm not saying it's true. You could make the argument.
I don't know, man. Giannis won MVPs in this era. He won a defensive
player.
No,
he did. He didn't win. He won one MVP though.
In this era,
or 2019 is considered.
No, what year did he win defensive player of the year and MVP?
Oh yeah, that was 2020. Yeah.
All right, so that's this generation.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you could definitely make the case, and he's been the ongoing, undisputed best player in the world. Because I keep answering around, who's the best player in basketball? Everybody keep telling me Giannis, without even second guessing. Automatically off the bat, Giannis.
Here's the thing, though. I think by the end of the year, we could say Jason Tatum.
Ooh, he's definitely making a claim in this generation. He's definitely.
Here's the thing with Tatum, he doesn't really have a weakness in his game. What's his weakness?
Well, I would say he don't have a weakness, but he needs improvement. If that
Well,
makes
no, if he wins, like I said, if he wins a championship, though, then I'd probably rule him as the best player in the world.
ooh, Toppy. Okay, okay. But he had to go out there and win. I mean, he's a good defender. He's a good scorer. Um, his 3 point game is a little suspect. I would say he
I
had.
mean, he did do good, and I know it's a 3 point contest.
He's not a good playmaker.
He did do good in a 3 point contest.
Oh yeah, he's not a good 3 point shooter, or he's not. Nor is he a good playmaker. He's not a guy that you want playmaking or dominating the ball.
He's
But-
no. I want to say he's bad at it. It's not a weakness. I'd say he's probably not like elite as some other guys, but I don't think that's a weakness.
Well, if he ain't too good at it, it's a weakness. That means it's something that needs.
No, to me, a weakness is like you can't do like Giannis like shooting outside the paint. That's a
Right.
weakness for him.
Yeah, but Jason Tatum don't know how to play make, right? I mean, I wouldn't say he's good or even average. I would just say he just that's something he needs to be.
Because they used to
improved
say that about Mike and Kobe too, but
Right.
Mike and Kobe were pretty underrated playmakers.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, but here's the thing. Michael Jordan always had that reputation as an underrated playmaker, but I can't compare that to what Jason Tatum is doing. I get Jason Tatum is I don't even see no playmaking really in him. I just see a guy that plays. He's a two-way player.
Well,
He plays defense
how
and
do you
he
define
scores.
playmaking? Because to me, playmaking isn't just passing; it's making plays for the team.
Oh yes, but that's something he don't really do. I mean, he's a guy that played. He's a two-way player. He plays defense and he scores. He's like a Kawhi Leonard. I think he's taller than Kawhi Leonard, though. You know, but yeah, he's like what?
Well, he plays more than Kawhi Leonard too.
Yeah, he does. That is true. He does play more than he does play more. What is his height, by the way?
I think he's like 6'7",
6'7"?
6'7", 6. He might. I believe. Let me check right now.
Yeah, MJ did came into the league averaging a damn near trick. You right on
6'8".
that. Too.
He's 6'8". He's 6'8".
6'8", yeah. You know, Tatum weakness is everybody's weakness. Consistent effort on D, and he was just better than others. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, he's a good defender, but he could improve on it. So if you need to improve on something and you're not too good at it, that is a weakness, you know, because people are going to exploit it. So he's not definitely a flawless basketball. I don't think there is no flawless basketball player.
No, I'm not saying that, but I feel like he doesn't really have a weakness in his game compared to a Giannis. If you build a wall around him and make him shoot outside the paint,
you only talking about one aspect of the game, which is scoring, or in this particular case, shooting. Because I mean, shooting and dunks and layups, two complete different things. But yeah, I mean, Jason Tatum, he's a good shooter. I mean, he's good. He's a solid finisher at the basket. You know. So holy shit! I think my battery is gonna be dying out in a minute. Just hold on for a sec.
sure.
Let me change these batteries. Hold on. But yeah, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, good. So while I'm changing these batteries, I could just plug this new one in.
Sure.
That's the only thing about this. I got to get a dummy battery, and that gives me 24 hours of camera use. This is one of the reasons why I didn't use this camera for so long. Is because of this. Even though it's a top-notch camera, it's
So
what
when
a
you
lot
plug it in, it doesn't like automatically. So it loses. Is it a wireless camera or?
No, it's not. It has a battery in it, but the thing is, the battery is not. That's the weakness of this camera is the battery life doesn't last long. So you got to.
No, but if it's plugged in, shouldn't it not lose battery if it's plugged in?
No, it don't have nothing to plug in like that. You can't once you plug it in, you have to use it. It doesn't have nothing to charge it. You have to buy a separate battery called like a dummy battery,
Okay.
and that battery. You could plug that to the wall and charge it. That's the difference. So let me plug this back in, and I can hopefully get it back. Now, if this don't work, I had to go rogue. Oh, looks like it back up. Boom. No.
Are you using a laptop or PC?
Right now, I'm using I went to the PC route.
Okay.
So I'm using that right now. But I was using a laptop. That's why the audio was real bad because I thought I was using this microphone, the red microphone, the whole time. Only it turns out I was using the microphone from the actual camera. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
from the actual laptop, and that's bad. You know that's just
Well,
cheap
that's
and bad.
weird because right, I'm using my laptop too. I always use this laptop. My audio, you don't hear it. Is it? Mine is pretty clear, right?
Yeah, yeah. See, but the thing is, you're not broadcasting though. That's why,
Okay.
because you're screaming it to my feed. So
Okay. I get
that's the
what you're saying.
difference. So here we go. Why is it not
What
working?
laptop you got? HP?
Is that HP? Damn, I forget what type of laptop I got. Yeah, it is an HP.
Okay, yeah, I have HP. I'm using HP right now. Yeah.
So, now see this camera should be plugged in. I don't know why it's not plugging in now. Maybe I hold on for a second. Let me remove. Uh, that don't make any sense. I don't know why I can't log back in anymore. Because I could see myself through the camera, but it's not feeding the feed to it. I don't understand why. Technology, see? We still haven't came a long way yet. But okay, now I got 81 to 67. Do you got that?
8168.
Oh, okay. So you're a little behind.
Is he at the free throw line?
Yeah, Jordan Poole's at the free throw line.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro,
They played bad
the
today.
Warriors are in trouble of not making the postseason after they won the championship, bro.
Well, we've discussed this after Steph Curry got injured. We said, hey, there's a possibility this team could be out of it.
It's not just a possibility, a really, really realistic.
Yeah. Well, when we said this, though, this was because we only thought he was probably going to be out for maybe a week, but I didn't think it would be this long.
Right. So this is crazy, bro. You know, and I actually would like to see them in the postseason. I think they got a right to defend their crown. You know, this is for somebody to take it from them. You know,
How long has it? I think it's been, 4 weeks for Steph Curry?
yeah.
That's
But
yeah.
when is
At first we
KD
thought-
actually coming back? Do you know?
There's no time on it. We don't know.
Oh yeah, T. Yes and no. If you go into a normal house in the Philippines, they may not have the U.S. style electrical socket. It's all optional. It depends on what they put in the house, you know. But a lot of places don't have that U.S. style one. You have to actually install it in your house yourself, or you could buy like a different charger piece or whatever. It all depends on what you got in the house. Some people have it, some don't. Some businesses have it, some businesses don't. So it's a mixed bag. It depends on where you go. But yeah.
Are you planning on going back to Philippines at the end of the year?
Probably not because I got my hands full going on over here.
Probably another year then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey, I've been there for a whole year, man. I can't, even though I like traveling.
Where's your family at? New York?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, most of them are now leaving New York, so it's almost like we were disappearing from New York. So
what does your family say when you're in like Philippines for a whole year?
Oh, I mean, have fun. You know, they check up on me, you know, to see what's up. You know, stuff like that. But you know, when you're a grown man, you know, nobody can tell you what to do.
Now your wife or girlfriend's family is from Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but I mean, it's. I mean, I like to travel, but sometimes you just gotta take a break from it. You know, because I could go to New York, LA, Philippines. You know, that's a lot of traveling, man. You know, and the past job I had required you to travel. Sometimes you have to go to San Francisco. Sometimes you have to go all over the place. You know, so.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh yeah.
So how long have you been doing the Philippines trip for?
Well, I've been going there since 2016.
Okay.
probably, yeah, I think 2016. Yeah.
Okay, so then the last year was your first time since COVID, I'm guessing, then, right?
Yeah, this last year, the one that that just ended. Yeah, I didn't went there. I went there during COVID a little bit though. COVID
Oh,
was
you
still
did?
going on. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of that COVID craziness, I didn't get the experience in the US. I wasn't even here.
Oh, so basically when COVID first started, right?
When COVID first started, I was here. Yeah.
Okay.
And then when they start cutting people from work, and they start letting people go, that's when I started to pack my bags 2 months later or so and bounce.
Wait. So were you in? Wait, you were here when COVID first started, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember it like it was yesterday. It started in April. And
March.
Oh, no, March. Yeah. But for
I
us,
remember too. The last game was the Lakers Nets game. I remember that game.
yeah, it started in March. But for us, we were still coming to work until April. So
No, but I remember when the NBA locked down. That's when the NBA went on suspension. Everyone went on lockdown though. You guys didn't?
huh?
I remember because I remember the suspension happened on like a Wednesday or Thursday. When the
Mhm.
suspension happened that week, everything went on lockdown the following week.
Not necessarily because
Okay.
my
For me,
my place was still open. We didn't stop working until April.
oh wow. Because for me, because I remember it was like March. I think it was March 11 or 13, one of those days. And the following week, everything went on lockdown for us, and then the schools were canceled too.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, man. What about you? Did your place of work stop immediately?
Yeah,
COVID
immediately
hit
after that week of suspension,
you? Mm-hmm.
or that because I remember I think the suspension happened like on a Wednesday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The following week, Monday, that's when they told us don't come to work and work from home.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Glad that's over with. But here's the funny part: it's just only a matter of time before something else comes back, and we got to deal with that.
Hopefully not in our lifetime.
Yes, hopefully not. Not in this generation. Not in the next era after that. Mo Bamba 4 points, 1 for 3, 83. Every time I look at the score, it looks like Golden State trading it down. I don't see the Lakers losing this game. I
Yeah,
don't see them in jeopardy of losing this game, but they should be blowing this game out. That's all I'm saying. You got
especially
two of
with
your
no
best
Steph
players on
Curry.
the court. Yeah,
Yeah.
no Steph Curry, and you can't blow this team out. That's kind of crazy. Hold on for a second. All right, I try to log back in, and maybe if I do this, hold on. There's no way that's failed to log back in. I'm gonna have to just get that dummy battery because I think once. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get that dummy battery because there's no way I could keep unplugging this. And
This guy
plugging it
Malik
back in.
Beasley's balling though.
Oh yeah, they got good people. They got they did good with the Russell Westbrook trade. Though. I give them that because they was able to get some depth.
Yeah.
But technically, there was already in winning position anyway. A lot of the games they lost was just on them. There's nobody to blame.
Well, he has 22 points right now.
Oh yeah. Look at T traveling all over the place. He the next brother with a passport. Well, what about you, King? Chi-Town, you don't want to travel?
Not outside the country, no.
Why not?
I don't like foreign countries. I get sick and stuff easily. It's like I get sick easily. I don't have a good immune system.
Yeah, but why would you think going to a foreign country gonna make you sick?
Because it's happened to me before.
Oh, okay, so you did travel outside
Yeah.
the U.S. already,
Yeah.
but you don't like it.
Yeah, and I don't know when it comes to certain foreign foods too. I like especially Indian food. For some
Mhm.
reason, when I eat certain Indian foods, I get sick. I get food poisoning. I start throwing up. So I'm like sensitive to certain foods too.
Man, That you taking the fun out of traveling. I guess you don't want to travel then. Oh yes, I'm back.
Yeah.
There we go. Boom. Yeah.
What hat is that? What hat is that?
It's a Super Mario hat.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a Buccaneers hat for a second.
Nah. I got little different hats, man. You know, representing Nintendo right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. Actually, I got this got some Mario stuff for free because the Super Mario movie is coming out, and some of the people that's working on the movie behind the scenes is at my job. So,
Okay.
no, I work with entertainers. It gets annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. You know.
I don't know. To me, traveling is a headache.
Mm. Yo, T say good. Stay here, man. Yo, you don't know what you're missing by not traveling, though, bro. You only get one life to live, man. I know you think about, hey, man, I want to experience this. I want to experience that. You know, you only get one chance to do it, brother.
I mean, the only type of traveling I like to do, I like going to. So me and my friends, we've been doing it for 3 years now. We just go to other stadiums to watch Bears games.
Okay, what countries have you been to then?
India, Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Where else?
And
Canada.
You got sick in
Canada.
all of those countries, even Canada.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You got
Canada.
sick in Canada?
So I was at a wedding, and then for some reason,
Right.
the next day I started I got food poisoning.
Oh, that's bugged out, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. That's bugged
No, Saudi Arabia. No, Saudi Arabia. I didn't get sick though. I didn't get sick in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, but you got sick. Well, bro, India is a little different, man. You know, India is like double the population than most places. You know how many people live in India? The place is super crowded, bro.
It's horrible. Don't go there.
You know, it is super crowded, and plus you got they be on a scam shit a lot. There's a lot of scam centers over there that be doing it.
Yeah. And the only reason why I had to go there was because my grandfather died, and my grandfather died. That was the only reason why we went there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have never gone there.
Oh, okay. So that's your nationality. You from India?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yeah.
I thought we went over this.
No, the other guy said, "Are you brown?" But that could mean anything. That could mean you Egyptian. You could be from anywhere. You know,
Yeah.
Brown people. I mean, that's why I was asking, what the hell does that mean? You know.
Okay.
I didn't know what your nationality was. I know it could have been something like you could have been Pakistan. You could have been anything. Somebody just walk up. That's like somebody answered me, "Are you black?" I mean, like, oh, okay, but you don't know what black country I could be descending from. You know what I'm saying? It could be Jamaica, Haiti. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But then my mom is part. So her dad's Italian. But her mom's she's Arabic descent.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man. Hey, India's still a nice country, though, bro. It's just
No.
You know, but
I
look,
can't even say that.
Huh?
I can't even say that.
Why not? I mean, you can't just look at a whole country and say something negative about it. You mean to tell me you can't find nothing positive about it?
For me, no.
Whoa, wow, that's bugged out. So what is it about India that you don't like at all? Like you just said the whole country is weak.
It's very dirty. It's like, and you mentioned scams and stuff. It's corrupted. Everything about India is horrible. Maybe they'd have decent food. That's about it. But probably the food. Some of the food is good.
Did you get some of that street food, like the drink, the watermelon, and all that stuff they be having out there?
Or no, some of their restaurants are decent.
Oh,
but other than that, it's not a good country.
Okay. T said nice mix. Italian, Indian, and Arab. Great to see international coupling. All right, that's what's up. But yeah, man, that is a beautiful thing to see, though, man. You know, but don't India get like they got like a system like they don't marry outside of their race too much, right?
Uh, well, no, my parents grew up here though.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
know they got. I think it's correct me if I'm wrong or not, but I think they got something called like they call it the caste system. They only date. They only really like marry within a race, and if they have to marry outside their race, it'd be just to a white person or something like that. Because I know, of course, they're gonna outcast the black person. But
You're probably right, but I haven't
but
really
yeah,
seen. I haven't really seen it. I haven't really like thought about that way, but yeah, you're probably right.
yeah. So I mean, that just goes to show you how colorblind the world is sometimes. You got people bleaching their skin all over Asia.
Well, I know some black
Nobody
people
wants
too.
to
They
be
think,
darker. You got people that
well,
don't want to even be considered brown. They gotta be white. What's wrong with
well,
people?
you know that one dude, Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a sin for any black person to be with someone outside of their race.
Mm.
You know Dr. Umar, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So I mean,
He
yeah,
was
you
actually
guys-
going at LeBron's son Bronny because Bronny took a white girl to prom.
hey man, you know what? I can't really rock with that too much though, man. I mean, if you a man, you know what you want. It's your world, King. You do what you want, man. You can't tell another man what to like and what not to like. But I just don't like the whole racist aspects of it. Like, oh, you can't date this person because he black or whatever. You know what I mean? That shit is kind of corny to me.
And the terms they make too, like buck dancing and coon.
Oh yeah. So okay, T say he know a brother that you okay that hooked up with an Indian.
Oh yeah,
chick.
I actually know this one girl. Her dad's Indian. Her mom's black.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just something you barely see a little bit because I know I used to work around a dude from Pakistan and he hated Indians for some reason and people from that country, and he would tell me things about them and stuff like that, and some of them would tell me, some of the Indian people that worked there would tell me themselves that it wasn't in their culture to date black people. That was considered like something you're not supposed to do. But a lot of countries think like that, but that's the problem. You go to places like Italy, the father, especially the old school ones, they don't want their daughters linking up with black people. But there's a lot of black people in Italy that people don't know about. Go to Italy and dating is just all Italian people. You'd be surprised to see a lot of black people there. Anywhere you go, you're gonna find black people at. It could be fucking cold Eskimos. You're gonna find a brother there.
Yeah.
That's the funny
Have,
part.
have you been to China?
No.
Would you want to go there or no?
Not really. I mean, I don't really have like a desire to go there. I mean, I was into the martial arts, like that type of stuff. I would like to see like a Buddhist temple or stuff like that. See them practice martial arts and stuff like that.
What about Europe? Anywhere in Europe?
Oh yeah, France. I'm from New York. I love pizza, so Italy would have been one. Yeah, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot. Greece wouldn't been bad. So, but yeah, man, I'm surprised you said you don't like traveling. That's something new that I never thought that you didn't like, because everybody here on this panel, pretty much, whether it's G Money or myself, we all been traveling. Like G Money goes to Africa. I don't know when he's gonna go back, but he traveled. My man T travels. So we all get out and about. But hey, if you're comfortable in Chicago,
And here's the other thing too. I don't like airplanes.
Oh, okay. You don't have a fear of flying, do you?
Not fear of flying. I just don't like airplanes. Like I get airsick.
Oh yeah. Quick question: who is the GOAT of GOATs for you? Because I posted Tom Brady, I think Serena Williams, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan. Let's go Wayne Gretzky. Did I say Tom Brady already?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's go Tiger Woods then. all of the most known, respectable people in their respectable sport. Who would you say is the GOAT of GOATs?
That's tough.
So
Salute, G
You
Money.
have to throw Babe Ruth's name in there.
Oh yes. Every sport you think of the greatest player in that sport that most people will say, and tell me who you think is the GOAT of GOATs.
I don't know, man. I'd probably have to go with MJ.
Okay, what about you, G Money?
whew, that is tough.
We
I might
talking
get
out of every sport.
If I had to go GOAT of GOATs, that is tough. I'll give a slight edge towards MJ, but you have a case with Tom Brady.
Okay, boom. All right. So I guess that's
I mean,
the reason why everybody
like I
says
mentioned,
this.
you have to put Babe Ruth in there.
True that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know why he doesn't get brought up a lot on these topics.
I think you know why. I think it's the fact that he's from a generation that's most of the people that probably seen him is not even alive no more. You know,
True.
so you're talking about, like, here's the thing: when you talk about players from any sport, from the 50s, 60s, and 70s, a lot of that GOAT stuff wasn't even around. Nobody wasn't walking around saying the GOAT stuff. You know,
Oh, yeah.
who's the GOAT? That really kicked in the 80s when sports became more commercialized.
Or even
And
then
they
too, I
started
feel like the GOAT term started last 5 years ago. 10
No,
years ago.
I mean, yeah, you can make a case, but it's been around really.
No, yeah, it's
opinion
been
since the
around,
80s.
but the last
Yeah.
5 years is when it really, like, that term gets
Yeah.
thrown around a lot. Even like you hear John Cena's name thrown in there too.
Right. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, The Rock.
Mm. And you know what? I respect both of you guys' opinions, because when you look at stuff, people always say, hey, that's the Michael Jordan of this. That's the Michael Jordan of that. So he must be the GOAT of GOATs, because his name always seems to come up first in just about everything when you're talking about who's the best. You could be just say, hey, that guy's the Michael Jordan of making video games. You know what I'm saying? They try to do it with Jalen Hurts. They call him the Michael Jordan of the Eagles, right? You know, so yeah, when you have a name like that, that's a real good legend and reputation to try to overshake. It's kind of hard to overshake, you know. But yeah, G Money, what you think of tonight's games? Not just the Lakers game, because it may be a bit of a snoozy, but what you got so far? Break us some NBA news. I know
the Jazz won a thriller against the Thunder, 120-119. Markkanen had a monster game with 43 points. The Mavericks finally get their first win with Luka and Uncle Drew together. Body slamming the Spurs, 142-116. Hey, the Raptors put the Pelicans to extension. They went over the Pelicans, 115-110. Toronto's starting to sizzle a little bit. They won 6 out of the last 7.
Who's the player of the game?
The player of the game, are you talking for what?
Raptors.
I'm gonna say Jakob Poeltl, 18 big boards. I'm gonna say Jakob Poeltl. The Sixers beat the Grizzlies 110-105. Memphis was up 17, gagged that game away. Philly goes on a 10-1 burst to win that. Orlando makes Detroit disappear. The Magic beat the Pistons 108-106. The Celtics win a barn burner in Indiana against the Pacers 142-138. The Nuggets knocked off the Cavs 115-109. The Kings absolutely trucking past the Blazers 123-103. And then we have this snooze fest in Hollywood. The Lakers, Showtime, are just absolutely curb stomping the Warriors 98-82. I mean, I picked the Lakers.
The Warriors are creeping back in this game every now and then. I don't get the sense that they're going to win.
That's a good. I agree, though. They just don't have enough.
Yeah, I mean, like,
they don't have a bench.
T says in the comment section that AD only got 5 attempts, and the Lakers got to start putting him more involved in the offense.
Exactly.
He's one of your top players. You got to get him involved.
Pop, some pick and roll, screen roll for AD. Yeah,
no, that's ridiculous. You can't have one of your best players with only 5 touches.
Crazy.
He got to get more touches than that.
Crazy, but it hasn't mattered to this point today, though.
Yeah. How much they winning by the
16 with 10:48 to go.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But anything. I think the Lakers will. I think the Lakers will get the game in the bag, but anything could happen now, because 10 minutes is a lot of time.
Bro, I mean, that's more than enough time. I I put this game on. I was looking away from the game about 3 minutes, and the Lakers are only down by like 3 points. I mean, up by 3 points.
Mhm.
I mean, like, damn, leads really go fast.
Well,
Yeah,
Malik Beasley's playing
Beasley's
really good tonight.
Beasley's right now. He is just on a heater. Woo,
Mm.
tonight.
Oh yeah.
And also, D'Lo hurt his ankle. By the way, though, right ankle sprain.
Now he'd be all right. So,
Well, their bench points. Look at the difference: 46-26.
oh, when are we going to get to see the new look Clippers? When they playing?
Tomorrow against the Kings.
Is that
Technically,
televised?
technically today. So after midnight, so technically today.
Well, KD apparently still out.
Yeah, until Wednesday.
Wait,
Oh,
is
yeah.
that game going to be televised? Can I watch
What?
it?
The Suns Thunder game will be on ESPN and no Durant.
No,
Durant
I mean
will
the
play-
Clippers. I want to see the new look
Clippers game, no, it won't be televised. No.
Oh fuck! I mean, come on, man. How you ain't gonna just televise that game?
Well, they
Well,
gotta
you-
show Thunder
well,
and Suns though. They gotta
well,
show
you
Thunder
probably-
and Suns.
You live in LA, so you probably get access to that, right?
No, if you have cable, I don't have cable.
Right, and also T also
Isn't
mentioned
TNT,
this
isn't
too.
TNT
The King-
cable?
What?
Isn't TNT cable?
Yeah, but I'm screaming for mine. I'm using like Direct TV app.
Oh, so they don't give you those Time Warner channels?
No, but this is screen, but it's not. The account is not from California, so I don't get.
Oh, okay,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Okay.
I
I
only
get
get
it.
to watch televised games.
I get it.
So, because I'm, you know,
I
Somebody
get
hook
what
me up.
you're saying now.
yeah,
I
they
get
hooked
what
me
you're
up
saying.
with that free Direct TV. So, I say, hey, why not? Why pay for it when I could get it for free, right? So,
Right, and I want to throw it out there too. T also mentioned a good point. The Kings were down 22-6 to start this game against the Blazers. Now they're up 22.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, they were down 22-6. Now they're up 22.
Oh, hey, G Money, me and Prince were discussing this earlier. Did you know KD hasn't played an All-Star game since 2019?
Oh yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew. Crazy, huh?
He's missed 2020, 2021, 22, and 23. 4 years straight. He's missed
Crazy.
the
Yep.
All-Star game. And it's like somehow for every year during the All-Star game he's hurt.
Right.
Like I understand the first year he had the Achilles injury, so that makes sense. But then those other 3 years, he just gets hurt during the All-Star time.
Mm-hmm.
And G Money, what you think of the All-Star game making history for all the wrong things though?
I don't blame him. The All-Star game was not that good. It was just mediocre.
Not that good. It was trash.
Bro, it's the lowest rated All-Star game in NBA history.
Crazy.
Not
And that's
that good.
stupid,
Not that good is an understatement. It was trash.
disgustingly bad. How about that? Disgustingly bad.
It was like garbage, man.
I mean, I stuck it out. I stuck out the punishment. I mean, it had some moments of good dunks, but yeah, the game wasn't. It was a stooze fest for the most part.
Did
Just
G
had
Money?
moments
Did
just
you join
don't
Prince?
watch. Huh?
Did you join Prince in the All-Star game?
Yeah, I
What
did.
part
I
of-
enjoyed it a little bit though. Yeah.
No,
That was
stuck
kinda
it out.
boring,
We
too.
stuck out. We stuck out the
The
punishment.
game was kind of boring. Yeah.
I had a headache that day too, so I couldn't keep up with it anymore longer.
We stuck out the punishment, man. We just kept it going. We just said, hey, you know what? We're gonna stick with this thing. You never know what's gonna happen. It could have became like a high entertaining game. Who knows?
Dude, there were plays where there was one play where I think it was I can't remember who it was, but someone missed a dunk or a layup, and they gave it back to them. They got their own rebound, alley-ooped it, and the guy missed a dunk again. I'm like, what is this?
Oh, that's crazy.
Mhm.
I think it was Ja. I think Ja, he missed a dunk, and he tried to oop it to Sabonis, and he missed too. I'm like, what is this?
Jeez.
And then like LeBron was missing layups, and then they're not going back on defense, or just like it's like, hey, here you go,
Freebie.
free
Hey.
passage, here you go.
Jeez. Yep.
Nah. Yo, Chi-Town, I'm gonna be going live like the next few months for boxing. Telling you, boxing's coming back, bro. Listen, man, I know you doubt me on the boxing tip, but trust me, it's coming back. You know.
Well,
Give me some
I already
credit.
went on my whole boxing rant with you already. I won't go over it again.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't don't take it for granted. Or when you see me live and be like, yo, this fight is hot, you're gonna be like, hey, it's back. Boxing is back. You know, it's some good fights coming up pretty soon. You know. So, I'll be checking those out.
Well, probably the only fight I'm probably excited to see. I want to see Wilder versus Joshua. That's probably the only fight I'm probably gonna watch.
Okay. Hey, it's better than nothing, man. So
Yeah.
I take it.
And I might
What
watch,
day is that, by the way?
Hey, here's another fight people are ranting about. Guess which fight?
What's that?
Logan Paul.
Oh, come on, man. Why you had to try to ruin my day with that? I watch no Logan Paul.
Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
man.
You remember Logan Paul versus Nate Robinson?
Oh my God, yeah, I do. Man,
You
shout
watch
out to
that
Nate
shit?
Robinson though, man. He's a cool
Wow,
dude.
the
I met
Lakers
Nate
have
Robinson.
50 bench points. $150 bench points for the Lakers. Wow.
Damn, I met Nate Robinson in downtown LA. He's a stand-up dude. What a cool dude, man.
Did you watch that fight, Prince, or no?
No, I didn't watch that fight, but
Okay.
I heard he got, they gave him the business. I give Nate props for going in there.
Even though
Yo, what up, Tay?
So, Tay,
Tay, just hop up in the link if you want to know what you missed. It's been a while since we seen you, man. What's up?
mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So I guess this is not the game of the day. What's the best game for you so far, G Money?
Me, Celtics, and Pacers. Overtime, battle royale. Celtics and Pacers by far. The Pacers hit 22 three balls. Miles Turner actually tied a career high with 40 points, but it wasn't enough though. But to me, that was the game of the day. Celtics and Pacers though. Back and forth.
Oh, Kings are destroying the Blazers right now.
Yep. I'm telling you, man.
Yo, me and Shai was talking about Jason Tatum. Shai believes Jason Tatum has no weakness. Do you agree?
Let's see. I don't know. The weakness of Jason Tatum. I mean, Tatum has a lot of skills. The weakness of Tatum is he's kind of turnover prone. That's it. Other than that, he does have
probably the weakness you could say is he has inconsistent. He's not consistent all the time. That's probably the only weakness. But when he is consistent, it's hard to stop him.
That is true. I agree with that.
Okay, so then he does have a weakness, then, Shai.
But everyone is. I feel like everyone is inconsistent though.
Okay.
I feel like all these star players, except for maybe I think the only player that's not Luka.
When can we start calling Jason Tatum a superstar though?
I think he is already. I think he's the second best player in the world right now.
Ooh, I want to go that far.
I say more of a star.
You think he's better than Luka?
I think he's better than Embiid. I think he's better.
He better than Luka?
Yes.
Whoa, yo, G Money, is Jason Tatum better than Luka for you?
Right now, no. If you talk about for this season, yes. Overall, no.
Okay.
This season, yes, but overall,
I think
no.
for me personally, I think he's the best player behind.
Giannis?
Jokic is tough. It's the second best is probably between him and Jokic, but
I don't doubt the Joker has the second greatest basketball player. Well, what about Kevin Durant? Is Jason Tatum better than Kevin Durant?
Well, Kevin Durant doesn't play.
Okay, well, when he's playing, who's better for you?
Well, we saw what happened last year.
I'll give a slice to Tatum right now. I think Tatum right now is better than KD right now.
Tatum locked him up.
Okay, so this is an interesting question here because I never heard nobody say Jason Tatum's the second best player in the world. So this is something new to me.
I think it's
Money,
probably
is he the second best player in the world to you?
Who Tatum? Second best player in the world? No. Second best player in the world? No.
Who's your second best right now?
Right now, Silote.
Shot-town. You telling me that Jason Tatum is better than Luka? Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Man. I really don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Luka doesn't play no
Come on,
defense.
Shot-town. Don't be like Skip Bayless.
Luka plays no defense.
But still, bro, have you seen Luka actually play defense?
Luka doesn't play defense.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't. Luka is a great player. Don't get us wrong, but he doesn't play defense at all. Silote.
Because you want to know why? Because he probably used too slow to play defense. That's why. He basically like Jokic. but as a shooting guard.
Yeah, and that's why I take Tatum.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. I don't know.
I'm not saying
I
Luka's
mean,
I'm not
I
saying
mean, I
Luka's
like
bad.
Tatum. I like
Is
Tatum.
Jason Tatum the second best player in the league for UT?
Nah, I got Jason Tatum.
No, I was
as
talking
a,
to T. But you can't answer the question yourself too. But I was talking to
I
T.
got Jason Tatum as the 10th best player in the league.
10th? No.
Yeah, that's kind of disrespectful there, man.
10th.
I'm not really disrespectful.
Who are
It's just
the names
like
that-
guys
No.
better.
Tatum's at least, if you talk about for this season, he's top 5 for this
Yeah,
season.
yeah. I'm talking about this.
This
last
season, he's
season,
top
he was
5
number
just for
10.
this season.
I mean,
I'm not talking about last
probably
season.
have like 5 or 6.
No, I'm talking about this season's top 5.
Yeah.
For this season.
Yeah.
So wait, Tatum better than LeBron?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Yeah, right now.
Right now, yeah.
Is Tatum better than Embiid for you?
Huh?
Is Tatum better than Embiid?
Right, yeah. For right now.
Yeah, I think so. Right now, yeah.
Who are your top 5 then? I'm guessing it's Giannis, Luka, Joker, and then who else?
I probably got Luka number 4.
Or who's your top 5 then?
I don't know. I haven't watched basketball lately because I be working.
See,
Okay, if you don't know,
why
then
is
why you
people
like-
saying? Here's a funny part. Everybody's just losing interest in the NBA. When you can't name a top 5 players in the league, because nobody paying attention to basketball.
If
no
you're
more?
talking about this season, we're just talking about this season. If you talk about this season, I would say
Probably Giannis. I don't know.
Giannis number 1. You can argue-
PG-13.
We're just talking about this season though.
Giannis,
Giannis,
Luka.
you can argue Tatum in there. You can argue Joker's in there. That's 3.
KD when he's
Oh,
healthy.
T, I'm sorry to cut you off. T, answering what I answered. Is Jason Tatum the second best player in the NBA? That's what we're talking about now.
Yeah, I know that, but it's a hard question.
Yeah, I'm asking T. T wanted to know what I was asking him. So, but you could continue going your best.
That's a hard ass question.
What about Paul George? What about Paul George? Who's better, Paul George or Jason Tatum?
if you
Tatum.
talk about right now,
Tatum.
Jason Tatum, right now.
Kawhi.
But, like-
Tatum's after Jokic. Tatum's the candidate for MVP after Jokic.
But
That's
but
true.
like PG he gets injury prone.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
his
Well,
problem.
it's like when he's healthy, he's still good.
Well, right now,
Same
the
go
MVP
for on Kawhi. If Kawhi was
MVP
healthy, he would be the best player in the world.
Right
Who's
now, the
the
MVP is either Jokic or Tatum. It's between them two. I don't think anyone else is in that race.
True. So,
Hey, yo, Trunks, what up?
Man, what's up with y'all, man? The Lakers got their ass whoop again, man.
nah,
what?
they walloping the Warriors.
Lakers
they
doing
won?
an ass whooping.
They're
They
doing
won?
the 8 kicking on the Warriors right now.
Yeah, I be saying, hey, man, the Lakers, they got a great roster, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They have
Well,
a good bench.
they have one of the hard after this game. They have one of the hardest schedules in the league.
They got to
Is
go to
LeBron
Dallas.
playing?
Got to go to Memphis.
Hey, yo,
Is LeBron
Trunks.
playing? What's up?
Is Jason Tatum the second best player in the league, or probably the first best player for you?
Right now he's the second because I feel like he's better than Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
It's just Giannis, Jason Tatum. Who else is in the West? Let me think. Oh no, KD. I forgot about KD.
Ooh,
Oh,
but
man.
KD's
Oh,
in
yeah.
Memphis.
I'll put
Yeah.
KD. I'll put KD right
He's-
behind
He
him.
gonna make his Finson debut in Sunday, hopefully.
Wednesday.
Okay.
I heard Wednesday.
Hey, here's the thing
Damn.
about the Lakers schedule too. They got Dallas,
Dallas,
Memphis,
Memphis, OKC,
OKC,
on
who
the
they
road.
struggle with.
They can beat Memphis. I feel like they can beat Dallas too.
I mean, any team
being
can
honest.
any team can beat anyone. Doesn't mean they will. Any team can beat anyone. Doesn't mean they will.
Sunday's game gonna be interesting. Mavs
He
versus
said
Lakers.
Jason Tatum is not the second best player in the league.
Who better than him?
Yeah, who's better?
Who is
Just for this
Embiid better
season.
than
Just for this
Tatum?
season.
I'm about to
You
take a
said
shot,
what?
y'all.
Embiid. You pick Embiid over Tatum?
No,
Hell no.
No,
No.
hell no, no.
hell no.
He said, hell no.
Tatum,
God
Embiid
damn.
is good. Don't get us wrong, yo, P. Embiid is good. Don't get us wrong, P. But
Yeah.
he does.
No,
He
I'm
does
just asking. I'm just asking. That's all.
No, and we answered the question. Yeah.
What about Kyrie Irving?
Yes,
Not
yes.
right
yes.
now, no.
Jason Tatum better. Jason Tatum better.
Yeah,
than Kyrie.
Tatum better than Kyrie.
Tatum's better than Kyrie.
Okay, Trunks. He better than Luca?
Yeah. Right now, yes. Well,
It's close though. It's
yeah,
close.
because
It's
you gotta
close.
remember Luca. He took his team to the Western Conference Final. No, I take that back. Well, by himself, he ain't had no Jalen Brown or he ain't had another superstar with him. But at the same time, Jason Tatum, he's overall a better player than him because
Yeah,
he can play
really
defense. He can play
it's really
defense.
close.
He can
It's
play
really
defense.
close.
Really close here.
But if you say Luca probably over Jason Tatum, I probably won't argue that. To be honest
I
with
think
you,
the top four right now is Giannis, Tatum, Jokic, Luka.
Yeah.
man, Jokic. What's the hype with this man? Like, I just don't understand, bro.
What about number 5? Who's number 5 for you guys?
Number 5,
Yeah.
probably Embiid.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Um,
if any one of y'all got internet connection, put in like top 10 best players in the league and see what the general public think. Because I never heard nobody say Jason Tatum's the second best player in the league. If he
Yeah,
got it
we're
like
talking
that,
about this season. We're talking about this season, though.
Or
I
when
know,
healthy
just
though.
go- can we look it up and see
Healthy
what's
though,
up?
I probably put.
But Prince,
If
who? But all
healthy-
right,
If healthy though, I'd take healthy KD over healthy Embiid.
Yeah.
I take healthy Steph Curry over Embiid. It's
Agreed.
probably between when healthy, Steph or KD is probably that 5th spot.
so you got Well, do you guys still
Jason
consider
Tatum
Steph
ain't better than
Curry
Steph
or
Curry.
not? Or not? You guys still put
Uh,
Steph Curry in there or not? Just because he's
That's
in
tough right now. Right now,
injured
yes.
and
Right now,
his
yes.
team's losing.
Well, he's hurt, but if Steph Curry's playing, he ain't better. I don't think Jason Tatum's better than Steph Curry.
I agree with that. When Curry's healthy, when Curry's healthy, Curry is a better player, better passer, better scorer. Yeah.
And
When
Curry
healthy.
got something over him. Curry beat him.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. With a lesser team, you can say.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to see where the Jason Tatum. I want to see the general public because I like dealing with generalization. All right. If 9 out of 10 people say Jason Tatum's the second best player in the league, I want to know if that's actually true. I'm gonna pull
That's
up a
hard.
chart. Pull up a
That's
chart
hard.
and see where he ranks at amongst the people.
That's
you know.
For me, it's hard to rank players sometimes. For me, sometimes it's hard to rank players.
I mean, it's okay. You could. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with putting him at number 2. If you guys think he's number 2, he's number 2. But I just want to know what the general public think. You know, if I answer like 9 out of 10 people, will they say Jason Tatum's number 2? If it's an overwhelming odds, that means he got it like that.
Wait, T. So where do you have Jason Tatum? Or I'm asking T in the chat. Where do you have Jason Tatum ranked?
I'm trying to think.
There's a good chance Boston, and if they go through Milwaukee, they can possibly beat yeah, they can possibly beat any team coming out the West.
Well, if both Milwaukee and Boston healthy, they're definitely going to meet in the conference finals. There's no way anyone in the East could beat them healthy.
I
Jimmy,
agree.
what do you think?
Some people, Prince. Some people say in like the top 10 is like Giannis, Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry. Well, yeah, Steph, KD,
Okay,
Luka,
I got it. All right, number 1, Giannis. Number 2, Steph Curry. Number 3, wait, hold on. No, number 1, Giannis. Number 2, Durant. Well, basically, what I'm saying is they got Jason Tatum ranked at 6, and the guys that they got ranked ahead of him.
How old is that
Durant,
list?
Durant, the Joker, Luka, Embiid, Steph.
Okay,
and
how's
Giannis.
Embiid better than Tatum?
That is so disrespectful there.
So
When was that
Embiid
made?
has no case. Embiid hasn't even reached the conference finals, man.
Agree.
I agree.
It is so
Yeah,
wrong. I love
I-
Embiid. Yeah.
Ty, you think Jokic's overhyped? I feel like Embiid's way more overhyped. He hasn't reached the conference finals.
I agree. Yeah, you
haven't
you
even
can say
got out of
Jokic. You can say Jokic has dealt more than Joel Embiid. So yeah. I'll take that one.
No, people try to tell me Embiid's like the best center in the world when he hasn't even made a.
No,
conference
yeah, yes. For me, Joel is a better center.
I
He
don't
can play
think so.
defense.
Yeah, but Jokic's more consistent. Jokic doesn't need a Ben Simmons to get him a bucket.
Ben Simmons about to go into the D League.
Well, no,
Ben
I'm
Simmons
saying
ain't
though, he doesn't
Simmons
need.
ain't getting nobody no buckets.
No, I'm saying Jokic could get a bucket by himself. He doesn't need Ben Simmons to get him a bucket.
Man, that's why I wish
Wait,
Joel Embiid.
Embiid could score too.
Not like Jokic. If you need him to get a bucket in a crucial moment, I'd take Jokic. Jokic, like I said, Jokic doesn't need a Ben Simmons to get him a bucket.
Okay, now the second list: Giannis, Joker, Luka, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Joe Embiid, still ranked ahead of Jason Tatum, LeBron James, and
Yeah, I don't get this hype between
Jason
Embiid
Tatum
and-
on this list is ranked number 8. So, looking at numerous lists, he's not in the top. He's
Well,
not.
how
top.
old is that list? How old is that list you
This
looked
is
at?
2023,
Wow,
2022,
man.
2023 season.
That's
That's
disrespectful.
this year.
That list
So-
is wrong and disrespectful.
No, but this goes to show you,
Dude, he
though,
was in the NBA
that
Finals.
nobody is believing that he's the second best player in the league. So that's
Dude,
why
he
it
was
was
in the
shocking to
NBA
even
Finals. How was LeBron, who missed a play-in tournament, ahead of him when Tatum
Was
in
this
the finals?
ESPN? Was this made by ESPN?
It had to be ESPN.
Dude, LeBron missed a play-in tournament. Tatum was in the
I
NBA
agree. He
Finals.
missed a playoff tournament.
And not just that, DeJounte Murray made a plane over LeBron. DeJounte Murray and the Spurs made a plane over LeBron and Lakers. Think about
Dude,
that.
like Tatum was in the finals.
Come on. That list is so disrespectful and wrong, you know?
Yeah, these
I
are
don't-
multiple
I
lists,
don't
by the way,
understand
too.
the-
So I'm doing all different sites and looking at. That's what I'm looking at.
I don't
now, looking at all
understand the
different
Embiid
sites.
hype. I don't understand the Embiid hype.
Yeah,
So-
that's why Joel should ask for a
You
trade,
think
man. I'm telling
Embiid's the
you.
most overrated player in the league? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, he hasn't even reached a conference finals yet. People want to. Some people think. I've heard some people say he's the best player in the world.
That is so
Nah, that's
stupid.
not
Oh,
true.
but I wouldn't go that far. Now,
That is
bro.
so
He's not a-
stupid. and wrong.
I never heard
He's not a
nobody
bad
say
player,
that.
though.
I don't know.
I feel
If
like
somebody
James
told
Harden
you
holding
that-
him back, man.
If somebody told you, somebody told you that, you better.
Well,
tell
we
them
heard
to go.
Harden, we heard Ben Simmons, we heard Doc Rivers, we heard who was the coach before Doc Rivers.
Nah, Joel gonna ask for a trade, man.
Brett
Why?
Brown. Brett Brown.
Yeah, it's always someone else.
Brett Brown.
Joel gonna ask for a trade,
got
man.
rid,
Watch.
we got rid of Brown, and
Listen,
now
listen,
it's Doc's
listen,
fault. We got rid
Listen,
of Ben
Joel,
Simmons. Now Harden's fault.
listen. Joel's gonna ask for a trade, man. Watch. He gonna ask
No,
for a
they
trade.
gave him everything. They gave him Harden. They gave him a new coach. They gave him a new point guard. What else do you want?
No, he gonna ask for a trade. I'm telling you. When Kyrie leaves Dallas, he gonna ask for a trade to go to Dallas, and he
he's
gonna
not
play
that
with
guy.
Luka.
And
And
look,
he's
here's
not
your
that
precious. Here's your precious ESPN. Giannis number 1, Joker number 2, number 3, Luka, number
Okay.
4, Embiid,
Oh my
What?
god,
5, Steph
What?
Curry.
dude! What's this
So
hype with
Jason
Embiid?
Tatum is not even in the top 5.
What's this hype with Embiid? Dude, how is he in top? Like, oh my
Embiid
god!
is in the top 5 for just every list that I pulled up, and that's for
Why?
this year.
He hasn't reached the conference finals.
Same as.
Hey,
I
maybe
agree.
maybe they're talking about him as an individual player because
Even
he
then,
should have
too,
been an
even,
MVP last year.
even then too, he doesn't like. If you need him to get a bucket in a crucial moment, he doesn't get you a bucket. He needs a playmaker.
hmm
I mean, I can't go 100% with that. I could agree with you halfway on that because I've seen him get buckets. I mean, he's a scorer.
I'm
Embiid
saying in
is getting
crucial
buckets.
moments. In crucial moments, I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. You talking about the final 5 minutes clutch time?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's proven. Yeah.
Okay. I give you that. I mean, I'm not. This is not my list. This is the list by the.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
You know what
and
I'm
their,
saying?
Yeah.
their list is wrong. And their list is stupid and wrong.
So, yeah, man. But
So
Like
you
we've
guys,
seen
you
it
guys,
for the last
so
4
I got a
years.
question. You guys were speaking about like how far the Lakers can go.
But right now, if you look at the standings, right now the Warriors are 9th right now. And LA is only a game and a half behind Golden State. But 9.
Only a game. Wow, already.
No, game and a half behind
and a
behind
half.
Golden State.
I thought they were like 3 games behind for some reason.
a
Nope.
3-game winning streak, the Lakers would be like the 8th seed already.
Yeah, but
Oh,
this
really?
schedule is-
Okay.
Yeah.
well, this schedule gets tough. They gotta go to
Well,
Dallas. they
well,
gotta go to Memphis.
this Sunday when they play the Dallas Mavericks, I think that's when we really see what the Lakers team is about.
Hmm.
Nah, I
'Cause
feel like
I'm
I
not
feel like the
impressed by
Lakers. I feel like the Lakers can beat that. You know,
I'm not impressed by these last 2 wins because you beat a Pelicans team with no Zion, and then you beat the Warriors with no Steph Curry.
And no
You
Andrew
gotta
Wiggins.
Say that again, G-Money?
And no Andrew Wiggins neither.
Yeah, Now, if
I
you
mean,
beat,
hey, that's not their fault though.
But that's true. That's true. We gotta give him credit though. That's true.
no, like
they
I
got to
said,
go
though,
out there and win them games.
we see what they're made
Because if
out
they
of.
lost, we'd be clowning them, right? So
But
they
we
did
see
what
what
they're
they're-
supposed to do.
But we see what they're made out of.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can
Sunday.
say that,
But
but we
but
can't.
hey,
I'm not going to
but
criticize
Chad,
them for beating two teams.
No,
they're
I
supposed to
am
beat.
not criticizing. I said I'm not impressed.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. So
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
We get
do
to
have
see
a
what they're
tough
made out
schedule.
of
They gotta go
against the Mavs.
and they gotta go to Memphis. Gotta go to OKC in a back-to-back. Home against Minnesota. Home against Golden State. Steph might be back. Home against Memphis. Home against Toronto. Home against New York. At New Orleans. At Houston. Home against Dallas. Home against Orlando. Home against Phoenix. Home against OKC. Home against Chicago. At Chicago. At Minnesota. At Houston. At Utah. At Clipperland. Home against Phoenix. Home against Utah. The Lakers' schedule gets tough from here on out.
Speaking of, I didn't mean to cut you off a little minute. I got something to say to Kid Trunks.
what's
Let
up?
me tell you
You
something.
can hear me? What's up?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's
Check
up?
this out. Check this out. I'm looking through my phone, right? I'm looking through my YouTube, and I'm subscribed to you. So I look at your, I see something going on. I see that you're doing something. So I click on the video.
Oh, for the soccer?
Tell me, why are you on a video with a mask on your face?
I told you I was gonna go live. I told you I was gonna go live.
With the glasses.
Bro, you had me
Oh, you
cracking
seen
up.
it? You-
I was like, what is this boy doing?
No, I saw the one where he's wearing those huge. He's wearing those huge glasses.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, you was going in. I didn't know you was a soccer fan, first and foremost.
Yeah, me neither.
So,
Wait, hello? You can hear me? Okay, for some
Yeah, I
reason
can
it
hear
keeps
you.
cutting off. Yeah. So what was going on? What did y'all say?
Yeah, we was talking about you wearing on big ass glasses on that video.
Yeah.
Yo, man, you straight comedy sometimes though, man. I appreciate you. It's funny to
Wait,
watch.
is this a Lakers
Oh, for
27
real?
win or 28
You
win?
know.
But I'm trying. Yo, Prince, I'm trying to go big, man. Shit. But
Hey, no, listen, I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Hey, you got all my support, brother.
No,
I'm
trying-
showing you. I'm showing you love. I'm just saying it was funny. You got a lot of good comedic ways. So if I was you, that's your stick. You should stick to it a little bit. Drop some of that comedy in there because you make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
oh, for real. Thanks for
Yeah,
support, man.
stick
Yeah,
to it.
I just be doing it on
I mean,
Twitch,
the only
man. You feel me?
downfall to it is you're talking sports and you're mixing it with comedy. So the biggest downfall is it takes somebody. They won't take you too serious for a debate because you're going to be making them laugh most of the time. So
Like I always do, huh?
yeah. So, but outside of that, you pretty good. But
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just cracking my ass up when I seen you with them glasses, man. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
salute to you, by the way, though.
Oh yeah, man. No problem, man.
Hey guys, the Lakers are actually 2 games behind the 8th seed.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
And they're only a game and a half behind Golden State for 10. Yeah.
Well, so they
all
can
need
actually
to win
do
is
it.
3 games in a row. They did that before, so they could definitely do it.
My only thing is that I just don't look at some point. I think New Orleans is gonna get their head out of their ass at some point. I just don't see the Pelicans falling
Well,
off.
they don't have Zion
What's
though.
their next
I
3
know
games?
that. I know that. I know that. But I know that. But I know that. But who knows? Maybe if they get a game somewhere, that might turn their season around. I mean, I know they lost 3 out of 4, but they had won 4 out of 5 for a span
I
without
mean,
Zion. So they're not a bad team without him.
it's the same thing with Golden State. Golden State needs Steph Curry desperately right now.
Oh yeah, they need Steph. I agree with that.
What happened to Shaq?
I don't know. But the Warriors have the
T-Money,
Rockets.
what's the next 3 games for the Lakers outside of the Dallas Mavericks? What's the next 2 after
Memphis,
that?
OKC, Minnesota.
Memphis.
You gotta go to Memphis, gotta go to OKC in the back-to-back, and home against Minnesota.
Prince, are you gonna do that Mavs game?
Yeah, I do the Mavs game.
Was
Is
a
it
free for the game
televised?
on ABC. Yes, on ABC.
yeah, ABC.
I think they could beat the Mavericks. I don't think they're going to beat Memphis. And what was the second one? The third one?
At OKC, but they're in a back-to-back.
I think they could beat OKC. So I say 2 out of the next 3 they could win.
Well, I have the
They did beat Memphis the last time they did play them.
True.
And Memphis were on a
11
many
game
games?
winning streak.
Oh, my
11
bad,
game-
man. Hold up.
It's all
It was
good.
an 11-game streak at the time.
Which one you want me to take off? The
beat
second
Memphis.
one?
I mean, they could, but I don't think they would. Of course, they can. I think of course they could, but I don't think they would.
Yo, Trunks, can you hear me? Oh, here you go.
You
All
can
right.
hear me?
OKC is
Yeah,
going to be a
There you
tough
go.
game, though. OKC is going to be.
OKC can go either way. You never know how that game could turn out.
Now
And
I
it's
don't know,
hard to
man.
win
I
if
feel-
OKC is here.
the Lakers got a chance of going to the playoffs, and when they go to the playoffs, if they get the 8th seed, hello.
I mean, they have a chance. I don't think they'll get in. I mean, every team has a chance. That's why you play the
Ooh,
games.
this is going to be interesting. Phoenix versus Lakers.
That would
What
be
day
fun.
is that?
March
happened?
March
22nd.
22nd and April 7th. March 22nd and April 7th. Both in Staples Center.
Yeah, that's going to be a beastly one.
Hey,
Maybe
how-
Kevin Durant comes back for that.
Hey, how you guys feel about Russell Westbrook finally, playing for the LA Clippers, man? Is he starting or
I think they'll
bench?
start. They're going to start them.
Oh yeah, they're definitely starting Westbrook.
Wow.
He's either going to really help them or he's going to make them really bad.
When is he gonna play? When do the Clippers play? I hope he plays that game.
They're
man.
playing against the Kings on Friday. Technically, it's
Do
today.
you agree with me? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah,
Is he
gonna
playing?
Either help them a lot or he's going to make them really bad.
Is
yeah,
he playing?
yeah. He'll play.
Man, this is gonna be Prince. You going live on that game?
Yeah, I will.
And I have
No,
the
I don't
Man,
Warriors
this is gonna be the
schedule.
funniest.
And I have Golden State's schedule. If I may read.
Wait, that
Yeah,
Clipper
he
game,
go-
I don't think
No,
that
that-
he gonna be-
nationally
Hey, he
televised.
Russ gonna
No,
be throwing that
the
bitch
game
to
against
fans,
the Kings.
man.
No,
He'll
the
throw
Clippers
it to the
against the
third
Kings. No.
balcony.
The game against the
No.
Nuggets on ESPN will be national televised. Yeah.
This shit
Trunks,
gonna
the
be
game
funny.
against Sacramento is not televised.
Nope. But again, nope, not televised. Nope.
You said
I'm
Shaq
surprised
and who?
Kings- I don't. Why don't the NBA like flex games like the NFL does?
They have OKC and Phoenix. Here's the thing: ESPN was supposed to show Brooklyn and Chicago, but they switched that game last minute for OKC and Phoenix.
No, why don't they flex these like? Because the Kings play some good teams. They don't like Kings don't get that much.
Exactly.
coverage.
Put them on ESPN too. At least put that game on ESPN too. At least.
So they definitely gonna put the Lakers up there now more because I really feel like the Lakers now. I won't be surprised if they make the playoffs. So
Hey, yo, Trunks, you see how I got this background? Can you see me here? See,
Nah.
I could do a glossy background, but if I come up like this, see how it evens out?
Can you change your background or no?
No, it's just that the camera could do this because I'm using the
Something
power.
went wrong.
I'm using the
Try again
powerful
in a few
lens.
seconds.
Hey Google, shut up. Okay, so yeah, I'm using the background. I could just use it like that, and it does that. It zooms in.
okay, that's cool.
What?
Same here, bro. But what is it? Okay.
Clippers, Kings instead of Suns,
There
Thunder.
was a glitch. Try
So
again in
is
a
that the
few
game KD might play?
Durant's
No,
not going
KD's
to play.
out tomorrow.
Durant won't play in that game. He'll come back Wednesday against the Hornets.
Oh, that could be a good. Oh man, that's a blowout win, man.
Yeah.
You gonna drop a good 40 that game, man. So G Money, so you still don't feel like Phoenix is a contender for the West coming out the West?
I of course they're a contending team to come out the West. I just don't trust their depth. Of course they have a shot to come out the West, but if I had to put my money on it, something tells me that the Clippers' depth is enough. Though
Amazing.
I may be wrong. I may be emphatically wrong, and the Clippers look like donkey ass in the playoffs, and the Suns shine bright. But I just got to see to believe it, though. But the Suns
You
will
think
get to the
Russell-
Western Conference Final.
You think
I'll
Russell
give-
Westbrook redeems himself as a
I
Clipper?
think he improved. Yeah, I think he will redeem himself. I think he starts off slow with the Clippers. I think he'll start off a little bit slow, but I think late in the season he'll start turning it on. I think this is a good match. I think it's a good team for him to be on, though, because if he has shooting around him, he could succeed.
I don't think so, but I gotta see it to believe it though. He could prove me wrong. He could prove me wrong. But I just don't think so. I just don't think he'll mesh in with the team, their offense, especially with the two superstars, Kawhi and PG.
Right. And Golden State has a tough schedule. I mean, they're going to beat the Rockets. They're going to beat the Rockets on Friday. Then they're home against Minnesota, home against Portland, home against the Clippers, home against New Orleans, at Lakerland, at OKC, at Memphis, home against Milwaukee, home against Phoenix, at Clipperland, at Atlanta, at Memphis, they'll be Houston, at Dallas, home against Philly, home against Minnesota again, home against New Orleans again, they'll be San Antonio, at Denver,
Mhm.
home against OKC, at Sacramento, at Portland. Yeah, Ghost Warriors have a tough schedule, man.
Yeah.
You think they'll,
Thunder lost on a close one today?
yeah, they lost to the
Yeah,
Jazz by
Yeah, Logan Markin to put like 50 points,
a
43 points, right?
a 43 burger on them. Yeah,
Wow,
and he
that's
got
crazy.
fouled, and he got fouled shooting the three at the end, and he got fouled shooting the three at the end.
Yeah,
For
he
the
dropped
game-winning shot?
Yeah, he's supposed to shoot a three,
Wow.
and then accidentally got fouled by Lou Dort. Yeah,
Yo, Laura Markkinen, man, he beasted. Whoever thought he had to leave the Bulls to actually get.
Oh, please don't remind me. Please don't remind me.
he was also on the Cavs last year. Pete, don't forget, Mark was also on the Cavs last year. Remember?
Yeah, I do. I mean, but none of those teams did him justice. He went on a team that he's starting to flourish on, which is Utah.
And
That's crazy, dude.
go ahead.
Yeah, he has a pretty good game. I don't really watch him too much, but he be dunking on people, man. This dude got some hops. And
Yeah,
he improved his shot.
And the
Well, I
Jazz
never-
have a
Zach
shot
Levine
making
was
the
holding him
playoffs.
back. Zach Levine was holding him back. I feel like.
Agreed.
I mean,
The
yeah,
Jazz-
you guys, yeah.
Agreed. The Jazz. Do you think Utah? I'm not saying they'll get in, but what percent chance do you think the Jazz make the playoffs? What percent chance?
I don't think so. It's the West is too competitive. It's a really
What
low
were
chance
They
for
don't
me.
got a chance in the world. Hey, yo, Prince, I'm about to dip. Hey, bro. I know you're in LA. You got a lot of soccer fans down there, man. Tell them to subscribe to my channel, man. We go live on Real Madrid. Real Madrid, man.
Man, yo, bro, you gotta pick a different sport, man. I don't know. I never seen nobody, but hey, it's your prerogative. You do what you want. But I'm just saying, I don't see. I don't know too many people that are rock on YouTube with soccer. I could be wrong. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean it's not happening. So
Nah, yeah.
you never know.
All right, man. Salute. God bless y'all, man.
God bless you, man.
So yeah, man. Who's the MVP before we even head up out of here ourselves? Who's the MVP for y'all right now?
Man,
As the MVP race keeps going.
the more I thought about this, Jason Tatum. I think Tatum's my MVP.
Man, Jason Tatum getting a lot of flowers today. I see.
I thought Jokic, and you make a case for Jokic, but think about this, right? Look at what Tatum's done, averaging 30 plus points per game, averaging a lot of rebounds, and also consider the fact that the Celtics losing Jaylen Brown a few games. They dealt with injuries all year. Marcus Smart was hobbled in and out of the lineup. And remember, they have a rookie head coach named Joe Mazzulla coming in from the whole Emma Udoka hullabaloo. I think Jason Tatum is the MVP. Yes. Can Tatum be inconsistent as hell? Yes. Tatum can be a little bit inconsistent. Yes, sometimes Tatum can shoot his team out of games. But when his head is there, the dude's a fucking beast. I think Jason Tatum's the MVP for me this year.
I think Tatum deserves it, but they're gonna give it to the Joker because he's averaging a triple-double right now.
In fact, did you know that the Joker is what? Do you notice
Winning
that?
games, that's the most important thing, is leading to wins. So
Well, they're the number one seed though too.
exactly. He's putting up big time numbers and he's winning. Two of the best formulas to getting an MVP. Dominating numbers with wins. That's MVP right there.
That's true. If Jokic wins it this year, I will not be that mad. If he wins it this year.
I think
I won't be mad at that.
I think it's one of them two. It's one of them two.
Mhm.
I personally think it's Tatum, but I feel like they'll give it to Jokic because he's averaging a triple double right now and his field goal percentage. I think he's shooting like 60%. I heard.
The Joker. Let me check. The Joker.
I heard he's shooting 60% and 40% from three. That's
the Joker.
crazy.
Yeah, the Joker shoots 63% from the field, 39%.
That's not the main factor. The main factor is he's winning.
and he's winning.
Well, but they're both winning. But I'm just saying that.
No, but he's winning and putting up bigger numbers. So it's different. So he got more dominating numbers and he's winning games.
Who?
The Joker.
Oh yeah.
He got
No. I'm just saying though. That's pretty insane though. 60%.
Averaging 24, 12, and 10. Joker, yeah. 25, 12,
Okay,
and 10.
John Morant. Is John Morant better than Jason Tatum?
No.
Right now, no. I love John Morant, but right now, no.
That's not even close.
The only thing that's more better than Tatum's athleticism. That's it. and maybe
I think the only guys that are close to Tatum is Luca and Joker. That's it.
Sorry, something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
when do you guys think Steph Curry's coming
The
back?
mic's off.
I don't know, man. He's been out for 4 weeks.
Yeah, he hasn't
Man,
played since
Warriors
February
gonna
4th. Yeah.
Warriors gonna miss the playoff picture. The longer they miss games without Curry, they in trouble. This goes to show you how valuable Curry is to this team. You
They're
take
9
him
and
off,
12 without Steph. Yeah.
man. He don't come back pretty soon. They done. They screwed.
And I tried to tell, and I didn't want to assume injuries, but I tried to tell people injuries can happen. I didn't want to assume injuries. I did not, but I told you Curry is injury prone. He's missed 21 games this year.
I don't think if it depends on how long Steph Curry's out, but I don't think Golden State at this rate makes the playoffs.
Mm.
I mean, it's a
Like,
possibility.
We don't know the timetable with Curry too.
True, because he says he'll be reevaluated in 1
Like
week.
if he's coming back like next week, then the Warriors have a shot. But we don't even know when he's coming back. So the fact that we don't know, I feel like it's probably going to be at least like another 3 weeks.
Probably. What do you think, P?
What's up? But Steph Curry's
Steph,
return?
yeah, when do you think he's coming back? I could.
I don't know,
have
man.
a
I say a
point.
couple weeks from now, but they're gonna be so down the drain.
I wouldn't
I
be
don't-
even surprised too is that if they make it if he plays hurt.
Yeah.
So what if he just comes out there and just plays through it?
I could see because he's done it before. Remember he did it the 2016.
Oh yeah, through a sprained MCL. I remember that. Yeah.
So we could see him just play through it.
But Chi-Town, this will make us a little more right because you know what? This is a good opportunity. That means the Lakers could creep in there.
But you never know. Oh, that's true. But don't sleep on OKC. Don't sleep on OKC, Portland. I'm not saying Portland's getting in. I'm not saying that. But don't sleep on OKC and Portland. You never know.
What is
No,
OKC?
OKC's a
OKC,
threat.
right?
Portland's not a threat to me. OKC's a threat. Portland's
Yeah,
not.
because OKC's only a half game back, and who knows?
Portland's not a threat. That team has no one outside them.
I'm not saying they're great, but you have Simons, Grant, Nurkic. They're not a bunch of bums. Sheet and
Yeah,
Sharp.
but I don't think they're not a threat to me.
I mean, you may be right, but you never. But I'm not saying they'll get in, but I won't write them off yet. I mean,
The Thunder are dangerous.
they are, man. They should have been the Jazz, though. They are dangerous, though. They should have been the Jazz, but they're only a half game behind the Warriors. I think the Warriors beat the Rockets, but who knows what can happen in that game? And the Thunder are playing the Suns, and who knows? They may. I think the Suns win, but who knows? Maybe OKC comes up with vengeance in Phoenix. Who knows? I mean, if you look at you mind if I share screen the Western Conference, P?
Yeah, no doubt. That's why I was answering you where they rank at anyway. I was about to answer.
Right.
Go ahead, go for it.
Let me. Screen.
Wait, Prince, do you get NBA TV?
Yes, I do.
For some
Yes.
reason, I don't get NBA TV.
Wow.
You have cable?
Yeah,
But what type of cable they give in Chicago? Is it Spectrum like they get in LA or no?
Yeah.
I got the normal cable. I got the only sports channels I get really is ESPN.
No, I'm saying what's the name?
Oh no, we have Xfinity. I have Xfinity.
Oh yeah, we don't get that here in California, I think. We get Spectrum. I think Spectrum is coming to New York too.
Wait, there is no Xfinity in California?
No. We got
Wow.
Spectrum.
I thought Xfinity because I've seen there's so many Xfinity commercials.
You got the standings. I got the screen. You got it, P?
Oh.
What about G Money? Do they have
Yeah.
Xfinity in New York?
No. I have Verizon, but I don't think I have Xfinity. No.
No. I'm saying, do they offer Xfinity in New York?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen it in LA, so I'm gonna guess and say no.
I'm surprised because I see so many Xfinity commercials. Maybe it's only a Chicago thing.
Well, look at the jungle in the West.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be insane, man.
Yeah, man. I think the Lakers could get in there. We could rule out Houston and the Spurs. They ain't going.
Yeah, Houston, San Antonio, they have a 0.0001% chance.
Right. So for now on, we could just go simply with the Lakers and going up.
Lakers, don't forget Thunder too. You never know.
Yeah, that's
man.
what I'm just saying. Lakers and up.
No, I don't see Portland.
I don't think Blazers get in, but you don't want to count.
I put Portland in the Spurs category.
I don't think I do agree with Shy that Portland won't make the postseason, but at the same time, you never know what can happen in each game. So
I honestly don't think none of Portland or OKC getting in the playoff picture. I think the Lakers.
I have a weird feeling OKC is going to find a way to get in. Call me crazy. I have a weird feeling. I think OKC is going to squeak in there.
And they have SGA is crazy, man.
Facts. They have a good team. Josh Giddey, Kendrick Williams, J-Dub, Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, Isaiah Joe, who's number 2 in 3-point shooting. They have a good team, man. I have a feeling Thunder get in the playoffs. Call me crazy, man, but I think the Thunder make the playoffs. I'm not talking about playing in playoffs.
I think Thunder next year, I could see them do something like what the Kings are doing next year.
Very possible, man. And no one's talking about how good the Kings are. I mean, 33-25. Sacramento won 30 games last year. They're already at 33 wins. They're number 1 in scoring. I mean,
let me ask you this. Do you think
Portland and Golden State coming off that list?
Hey, I have a question for you guys. Do you think the Kings get out of the first round?
Depends on who they see.
Let's say if the playoffs ended today.
No, they don't beat the Mavs in the first round. No.
Okay.
Mavs have too much experience. No.
So if they're third or lower, you don't think they get out of the first round?
If I think it depends. If they get like a Minnesota or a Habbo New Orleans or a Habbo Golden State or Utah or hell the Lakers.
Now, what if they get a healthy New Orleans or healthy Golden State?
A healthy Warriors, no, they're not being the healthy Warriors. Healthy Pelicans, they have a shot. I mean, every team has a chance, but I'm talking about legitimate chance. They have a shot against a healthy Pelicans team because we haven't seen Zion in the playoffs.
Who would you pick to win that though?
I'll give the Pelicans a slight edge though.
Yeah, me too. Only because they have real playoff experience.
What was it to play the T-Wolves, the Kings?
Oh yeah, I'd take the. That's tough. I think that goes 7 games.
Right.
I'll give you T-Money. T's saying something to you in the comment section. I think it's about OKC.
No, I'm not an OKC. I'm not an OKC fan. I'm a Knicks fan, man. I like watching it. I'm not an OKC fan. I'm a Knicks fan, though. Something tells me they'll find a way to squeak in. I don't trust the Jazz look decent now, but I don't think the Jazz last long. I think the Wolves stay in the play-in. I don't think the Wolves make the playoffs, but I think the Wolves stay in the play-in. I think the Pelicans, I know Zion's hurt now, but he will come back at some point. And I think they have enough talent to stay the fort without Zion. I think they get to the playoffs at the 7th seed.
Uh-huh.
I'm still not a believer in the Lakers. They look good now, but I'm still not a believer in them. Because I got to see to believe it, man. I know they 3-1 the deadline, and I give them the credit, but I just don't trust this Laker team down the stretch of close games. I don't. Sunday tells me that OKC is going to find a way to get in. Call me crazy. My top 8, Denver, Memphis. I think Sacramento drops a little bit. I think the Clippers get 3. Phoenix gets 4. No. Scratch that. I think Phoenix gets 3, my fault. Clippers get 4. I think Dallas gets high to get 5th. I think Sacramento may drop to 6 a little bit, though. I think New Orleans gets 7. And I'm going to shock people. I think OKC gets the 8th seed. Just a weird-ass feeling, though.
Will Zion come back?
I have no idea. But I think it's somewhere in March. I think they have enough to still be in the postseason without Zion.
Yeah, let's go East. I feel like no one's talking about the East.
Because it's back to the Eastern Conference again. That's why.
I know we obviously have Boston and Milwaukee, but these other teams, who do you think could make an upset?
Well, the first 3 teams really are the best teams in the East.
Any team could. That's why you play a series. You talk about legitimately?
Yeah, but I think the first 3 teams in the East are really the best teams.
Boston, really, Milwaukee, Philly, yeah.
That's in respectable order too.
I mean, the best team I think has the best chance to pull an upset in the East, I'm going to say Brooklyn. I'm not saying they'll beat Cleveland, but they have the best chance because they have length, like Bridges, Cam Johnson. You have good deep and Vinny Smith. You have good a passing ability with Spencer Dinwiddie. Bridges can pass to. Cam Johnson can pass. You have Rose O'Neal that can struggle free and defend. I think Brooklyn has the best chance to knock off, to cut the head of the snake of a top 4 seed.
I think all the teams outside of after 10, which is the Wizards, won't be going to the playoffs.
Right, but Shai was asking you, P, what team do you think has the best chance to knock off a top 4 seed in the East? Is Brooklyn, New York, Miami, Atlanta, Toronto, Washington, Chicago, Indiana, Orlando?
Knock off a top 4.
See, I said potential. I mean, every team has a chance.
Basically, he's asking, do you think there's any team that could upset?
I mean, of course they could, but do you think they?
No, I think this is pretty straightforward, to be honest with you, bro. I don't see no like surprise victories out of this. This just seems only good teams I see in here is really Boston, Milwaukee, and mediocre is the Philadelphia 76ers.
And guess what? I
and
don't
the
see them
Cleveland
going to the conference finals either.
Agreed.
Huh?
They're not beating Milwaukee in the second round. They're not.
Who?
Philly. They're not beating Milwaukee in the
They're
second
not
round.
going to the
Philly's a
conference
mediocre. Philly's a mediocre team, but they're exactly where they're supposed to be. You know, they're number 3. They are the third best team in the Eastern Conference, though. I give them that. Or they could go back and forth with the Cavaliers. I like to see that.
But right, and the Cavs will have some trouble against the Nets. I think the Cavs win. I think the Cavs beat the Nets if they were to meet them, but they will have some trouble against the Nets because they're.
This is going to be the same Philly team they do the same thing for the last 5 years. They'll win in the first round.
Right, sorry.
They'll probably kill whoever's in the first round, or I won't say kill, but I think the Knicks, if they played the Knicks, they'd probably win. No offense to you guys.
No, I agree. I got feeling like 5. Yeah,
5 or 6.
Yeah,
and then they'll lose in the second round.
Agreed. Agreed. And T does have a point. You think Toronto, if what shot, assuming the Raptors make the playoffs, what percent chance get the Raptors to pull an upset? What percent chance if the Raptors get to the playoffs?
0.
0, not even 1.
If they're playing Milwaukee or Boston, 0.
What were you, P?
0.
Wow. I say 1%.
I don't believe in none of these teams outside of really Boston and Milwaukee. The rest of those teams, I don't really believe in them at all, to be honest with you. I know Philly's a good team. Cleveland's a good team. I picked them like second tier, but I don't see none of those. After that, I don't see the rest of those teams look like doo-doo, man.
True. I don't think
even the Knicks, Prince.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm a Knicks fan, but I gotta tell the truth.
we gotta be realistic. They're not getting out the first
I don't
round.
see the Knicks doing that. Now
They're a good team.
We're just wasting space in the playoffs. We're a first round exit.
They're a good team, but other than Jalen Brunson, who do you trust in that team in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Other than Jalen Brunson, and even then, if we play a Philly in the first round, Brunson could struggle in that series because they have.
If it depends who you guys play. If you guys play Cleveland, you guys have a better chance than playing Philly.
I can agree with
Bro,
that.
this conference is not competitive at all, bro. Look at it. We look at the West and look at this. It's a big difference. The West got like at least 13 teams that's competitive. There's really
why is Miami? I haven't been watching Miami this year. Why are they so bad?
Offense, they're the worst. They're dead last in scoring. Offense.
Their team is basically the same team as last year, and last year they were the number 1 seed.
Yeah, that team can't shoot, bro. That team can't shoot. And what do you think about them getting Kevin Love though?
Do they still have Victor Oladipo?
Yep, he's on the team still. Yep.
I don't get why
to believe Toronto is a team that could upset somebody.
I mean, they could, but I don't think they would. They could.
Miami,
yep.
I'm not saying they will, but Miami could push it against Milwaukee, though.
True, and they have a shot.
I think probably out of all those bottom teams, probably Miami's the most dangerous.
That's true.
And I don't see if everybody's fully healthy, Miami still don't stand a chance. I think somebody got to get hurt.
I don't know why Miami's so bad though. Like they had pretty much the same team as last year. It's not like they lost. The only player they lost was PJ Tucker.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're so bad this year.
Right, and T says that the Raptors have a legit chance to beat the Celtics. He's not picking them to win.
No.
But saying that T said the Raptors have a legit chance to beat the Celtics.
I'll bet you whatever you want, T.
No, he's not picking them to win the series. He's saying that he's picking them to challenge Boston, and if they would meet, because of their length, though. My only thing is that Boston has length too, though.
Boston would have to get hurt.
Yeah.
They would have to get some key players hurt to even make this interesting in the best of 7 series. So I don't know. I just don't.
It would be interesting though if Miami could pull an upset. That'd make the East more entertaining.
Exactly. If you're Milwaukee, you don't want to play. If you're Milwaukee, I don't think you want to play Miami. I'm not saying.
I think out of all those bottom teams, 4 through 8, Miami's the most dangerous.
Man. And yo, out of all those, look at the Bulls, Pacers, Magic, Hornets, Pistons. Those are all Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes teams.
Ooh, imagine Victor and Cade on the same team.
Oh,
who?
boy.
Victor and Cade Cunningham.
In Detroit, oh boy, they're gonna be nasty.
No, that'd be nasty. That'd be nasty. Or he could go and join Pablo in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Or Greg Popovich in San Antonio.
Very possible.
Oh yeah, man. I hope the West don't get them because they got enough. Bring some talk to the East, man. Because look, this is bad basketball right here. This is not even fun basketball to watch.
Hey, if he get Detroit, if he goes to Detroit, they could be a dynasty in the future.
Very possible. I mean, it's possible. If they get the Pistons around
Cade Cunningham and Victor. And the reason why the Pistons are so bad this year because Cade is out.
That and they have no depth whatsoever, man. None.
Yeah, they're a young team right now, but I think in a couple of years they're gonna be. I kind of see them like the War. Remember the Warriors were so horrible for all those years, and then
yeah,
out of nowhere they just. I think Detroit. I think we're gonna see Detroit in a couple of years be one of those teams.
It is very possible. Another team that's really sucked is the Charlotte Hornets. Why you
Well,
think the Hornets?
so which really bad team right now do you see could be like better or like have the potential to be a dynasty in the future?
Ooh,
Bottom
I think
teams.
I would have to go to the Western Conference for that. I think OKC, I think the Pelicans, and Houston Rockets got the best potential for the young team.
I think Detroit. I still think Cade Cunningham is going to be. I think Jalen Green, or that's the name on Houston.
Jalen Green, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both going to be future stars. But if Victor goes to Detroit, him and Cade Cunningham, that's going to be a dangerous duo.
Facts.
Oh yeah. Well, I think
think
on a lot of these teams outside of the Hornets would be good. He could go to the Magic.
Or even him and LaMelo. Him and LaMelo would be dangerous too.
Yeah, but I don't trust Michael Jordan running that team. So I think that'd be a dead end stop for him.
Yeah, like I said, if he goes to Detroit's going to be a team to
be reckoned with in the future.
Yeah, in the future, like 6 years from now, they could be winning titles.
Okay, how will Victor on your Bulls do?
It depends. I know we're not getting him anyways, but
okay. But if you get him, would you trade the? Let me ask you this: if you get him, would you keep the roster you have, or you start trading and just building around?
I don't know. I don't think. I feel like Levine would hold him back. Levine is such a cocky player. He would hold him back 100%.
So you will destroy and rebuild and just build around Victor.
Yeah, because those guys are not gonna let him be. Because those guys have big egos. They want to be stars on their team. They're not going to let him flourish.
All right.
Levine's one of the most cockiest players ever. He's not going to allow Victor to flourish because he wants to be in the spotlight all the time.
Okay. Damn. But why you say the Bulls ain't getting them? You don't think they got a good chance in the?
Well, they're 10th right now. The chances are really.
Bulls are 11th though.
Yeah,
11th. Teams are 11th.
I don't know. Whenever it comes to picks, we don't. The last time we had a first pick was D Rose.
Yeah.
2008.
That wasn't a bad pick. He became an MVP. He became an All-Star. He just couldn't stay healthy. But that was definitely a good pick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, it's been since how long has it been? 15 years since we've had a number one pick. So it's been a while.
All right, you're a Bulls fan. Give me your top 5 starting 5 for Bulls history.
Rose, Jordan, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
Pippen, Rodman, and then I'll probably go Joakim Noah.
Okay. That's G Money. Give me a top starting five for the New York Knicks.
Clyde, point guard. I'll have Pat Ewing at the 5.
Okay.
Oh shoot. Clyde, point guard. Pat
Carmelo
Ewing.
in there.
Carmelo, I'll probably put him at power forward. Melo, power forward.
Wait, you said Patrick Ewing, right?
Yeah, Pat Ewing at 5. Yeah, Pat Ewing. Yeah.
Oh, what about Bernard King? Would you gonna slide him to the 3?
I would consider, yeah. Would you?
I would put Melo at the 3 and let Bernard King be the 4.
Yeah, good point. Melo at the 3, Bernard King at the 4, and then the shooting guard. That is tough.
Oh my God, who we got? John
Jeremy Lin?
Starks?
What about
Lin?
Allen Houston? What about Allen Houston?
Oh yeah, Allen Houston. Yeah, okay, good. I take
Allen
him.
Houston, though. I would
Oh,
say
what about Latrell Sprewell?
Sprewell. I would consider Sprewell, but I think Houston was more offensively polished.
Hmm. T's a Lakers fan. If he wasn't here, I would tell T to give me his starting 5. He has so much to pick from. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna say Clyde. I'm gonna say Clyde, Houston, Melo, King, Pat Ewing.
Hmm. Okay, that's.
Well,
what's
do
up.
you guys agree with my? Do you guys have a Bulls starting 5?
No, I think yours is good.
Yeah, no, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Yeah.
Would you guys take Joakim Noah or Horace Grant?
Joakim Noah.
Joakim Noah by far. Horace Grant's just a better outside shooter. I mean, Horace Grant's a good player, but I'd rather have Joakim Noah.
No. Joakim Noah was a better. Joakim Noah was a good mid-range shooter.
Yeah, but I think Grant was more consistent from the mid range.
I feel like Grant was more physical. Like he could handle guys better.
Hmm.
And
Yo,
then
G Money, you know what?
he was
Be
a
the
better
alternate.
rebounder.
If you're a Lakers fan, you could pick from so many players. Oh my God.
You can
If
make
they
a bench. You can make a bench with the Lakers.
Yes. Like every great put on a Laker jersey.
Even Boston too.
Yeah, you could do one for Boston.
I mean,
So
Boston. You'd probably have.
I'm putting Bird at the 3.
Dennis Johnson at the 1.
Ray Allen at the 2.
Oh no, but what about Paul Pierce?
What about Paul Pierce? Because Paul Pierce is more of a small forward. Yeah, he could play the 4, but he's more of a small forward.
I mean, Paul Pierce is actually his size though. He's a power. His size is meant for power forward though.
So you have what about Dennis Johnson though? Will you put Dennis Johnson at the 1?
Probably him or Bob Cousy.
Well, Bob Cousy, yeah, one of them.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell, obviously, Bill Russell at the 5.
Oh
Obviously,
shoot, Bill Russell. Yeah.
It's so
You
much.
make a
You could do a bench and a starting 5 at the Celtics.
Well, shooting guard probably Ray Allen, right?
Ray
Ray
Allen.
Allen, or you probably move Paul Pierce.
Actually, no. I take that back. I'll take Paul Pierce. I'll put John Havlicek in there. And
John
then put
Havlicek deserves
Okay.
to
Bird
be
at the 4.
Okay, there you go. There you go, man. But
Yeah, probably
Robert Parrish, Kevin
probably
McHale.
Boston.
Kevin McHale plays power forward. Kevin McHale.
Yeah, Boston and LA probably have. You
Even
could have a whole well-rounded team full of Hall of
if
Famers.
Bill Walton would have been up there if he probably didn't get hurt. More than likely, Bill Walton. He was on that team for a span, but if he didn't get hurt.
But here's another team too. Phoenix Suns.
If I had to do a 5, right, I'll have Barkley at the 4. Steve, number 1, I would say Steve Nash. Number
Ooh,
2,
Chris Paul?
no. I'm going to talk about all-time Suns, all-time top 5 Suns.
Yeah, Chris Paul's the son.
That's true. You could make a case for Chris Paul, but I think Steve Nash had better.
Okay, he's more of a Phoenix Suns than
more of
he
a
did fall for the
Suns type
franchise.
player. Yeah,
Okay.
Chris Paul. If it was prime Chris Paul, it'd be different. But since Steve Nash was in his prime, 2 MVPs, one of the best passers in the league.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have Steve Nash at the 1, Barkley at the 4. Shooting guard. Would you
what's his name? KJ.
Well, KJ,
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson. So why about Dan Marley? You want to put Dan Marley at the 2? Thunder Dan was underrated. Dan Marley.
No. I put
Man,
Kevin Johnson.
Dan
at
Marley could
2.
shoot that rock, boy.
No, I
and
think
he was athletic too. Draymond could fly to the rim too.
Yeah. Whoa, that's man.
Center. Shit.
Amari Stoudemire.
At the
Oh,
five.
Maurice Stoudemire.
At the 5, yeah, you
Yeah.
can put Murray at the 5, yeah.
Right.
Stoudemire at the 5, Barkley at the 4, Nash at the 1. You put KJ at the 2, right? Shy?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
put Dan Marley at the 3.
Honestly, you could put. I know he just got there. He hasn't played a game yet, but probably KD.
Possibility though. But I'll wait till he plays more games first. Possibility.
Yeah, I
though.
know, but
Man, they're showing Victor Wembanyama highlights right now on ESPN.
Dude can fly, and he's a good shot, and can block, reject every shot in the paint. He can block shots too,
Man, he's gonna be a problem. Teams are going crazy over this.
and he can stroke it too. Yeah.
well, here's another team that have a good starting five to Milwaukee: Oscar, Giannis, Kareem, Ray Allen.
hmm So the 5 would be Kareem at the 5, Big O at the 1, Greek Freak at the 4, Ray Allen at the 2, and then small forward you would have
I think Terry Cummings. I'm guessing, right?
Terry Cummings at the 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a Houston Rockets too.
Ooh, Hakeem at the 5. Would you put Team at Hakeem at the 5? Would you put
T
No,
Mac
you
at
have
the
to put
3.
Moses. No, Moses Malone. Wait, Moses Malone played for Houston, right?
Yeah,
he
did.
did.
You have to put Moses Malone at 4.
Yeah, Moses Malone at 4, Hakeem at the 5. What about T-Mac? We put T-Mac at the 3,
Yeah, you put T Mac at the 3.
T-Mac at the 3. Point guard,
Harden at the. You could put Harden at the point.
James Harden at the 1.
One guard, I put Skip to my Lou. Ralph Alston.
True.
At
Oh,
point guard.
what? Put Harden at the 2, put Austin at the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
Skip to my Lou, Ray for Austin. Yeah.
Here, this last one, Orlando Magic.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Dwight. Okay, that's
Shaq,
what it is.
Penny.
But what about Dwight Howard?
Grant
Oh,
Hill.
whoa! I moved the White. Man, I got moved the White to the 4 or something.
Nah.
I got to. If I'm gonna put both of them in there, I
What
got
about T-Mac? T-Mac was on the Magic too. Don't forget.
Oh yes.
Grant Hill. Grant Hill.
Grant Hill
Oh,
too.
and Grant Hill. Oh, yo. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man,
Number
I
one.
can't even pit because Grant Hill and T Mac they could play the same position. Unless you want to, keep T Mac at the 2. We got to do
Penny at
Shaq at the 5, right?
Right. So Penny Hardaway, Penny at 1, T-Mac at 2, Grant Hill at 3.
Right.
You'll have Shaq at the 5, and then the 4 would be
Do you pick the White?
that's
Even
tough.
though it's out
I
of his
think Dwight's
position?
more of a center though. I don't think Dwight's a 4.
I know, but I mean, can we leave him out? I mean, he's
That would be disrespectful though. That would be disrespectful to leave him out.
yeah, we got to put him in there somewhere.
What do you think, Shy? Put Dwight at the 4?
I don't know if it depends on what if you need spacing, then I'm not putting Dwight at the 4 if I need spacing.
Hmm.
If I need spacing, I'm probably gonna put Grant Hill. If I need spacing, it would be Shaq, Grant Hill at 4, T Mac.
Hardaway.
Shooting guard.
Yeah, we
Penny
have Penny Hardaway at the 1.
Penny would be the point.
He would be the
Shooting guard
point
would be
T Mac.
T-Mac is more of a 2/3.
Honestly, you could put Penny at 2, and I'd say probably Jameer Nelson at point guard.
Very possible, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jamel Nelson. Okay.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, he was there. He was on the Magic in 09.
He's probably outside of Penny. He was probably the best point guard to play for that franchise.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Last one. Philadelphia 76ers. Iverson, Moses Malone, Dr. J, Embiid now, James Harden.
No,
You
Will
can go-
Chamberlain. Will Chamberlain.
Will
Will
Chamberlain. Oh, come on now. Philly had a lot. Philly
If I had
a
to
lot
do
of
a 5, right? If
Yeah.
I had to do a 5, Wilt will be at the 5.
stuff. Okay.
AI, will you put AI at the 1 or AI at the 2?
Oh, good question. That could be either or. You could be either or.
Ooh, would you? What about Horace Grant? Horace Grant was on the Magic. Will you put Horace Grant at the 4 for the Magic?
Now over Grant Hill.
No, not over Grant Hill.
Well, let's see. The 5 before we get to the Sixers, the 5. So the 5 would be Penny, T-Mac,
No, I said this is what I said. I said Jameer Nelson at 1,
Jimmy Nelson.
Penny at 2, T-Mac 3, Grant Hill 4, and then Shaq at 5.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I have his last question for you guys.
What's
Which
that?
starting 5 would you take? The Lakers would be Jerry West, Kobe Bryant. Magic, Jerry West, Kobe Bryant,
Mhm.
and then Kareem and Shaq. Or the Warriors would be Steph,
Mhm.
Clay, Chris Mullin,
Mhm.
Durant, Wilt Chamberlain.
Shit. That's tough.
Man,
Which starting 5 would you take?
I'm going with the Lakers.
That is.
Did you say
challenging.
Kareem on the Lakers?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm going with.
I say slightly Lakers, slightly.
Yeah.
I think I said Magic, West, Kobe, and then Shaq and Kareem. But the Golden State has Steph, Clay, Chris Mullin, KD, Wilt Chamberlain. This is a prime Wilt Chamberlain. Warriors.
Man, that Warriors team is deadly too, though.
That is tough. I'll give a slash towards the Lakers, but I could see the Warriors winning.
Okay, so do you think the Warriors starting 5 is better or Boston's?
Damn.
That is challenging. I'll give a slash towards Golden State.
Yeah,
Golden State got the more
Warriors
sexy
starting 5 is better.
You know,
More
but
deadlier.
yeah.
But if you
I
want
don't
to
know, yeah, when you have KD, when you have KD, Steph, and Wilt, that's
pretty deadly.
I'd say okay, these are probably the top 5 starting 5s. I'd say probably the Lakers obviously 1, Warriors 2,
agreed.
3 Boston.
Agreed.
Who's your 4th and 5th?
You know what? I'm gonna say Boston number 2 because you just said Durant, Steph, and Wilt Chamberlain. That's dirty. The other 2 guys would be the weakest links compared to Boston.
No, but they're Clay and Chris Mullin prime locked
you
on
meant
defenders.
Chris, right? And
Yeah, but we all know we could pick 2 Celtics better than them.
right. You want to try the Sixers next before we continue this? Let's try Philly.
Yeah. Let's do Philly.
Right. Number 5. Would you put Moses play power forward? But would you put Moses at the 5?
No, I do Wilt 5. Moses
Sorry,
4.
Wilt 5. My fault. Wilt was on that team. Wilt 5. What about Barkley? Moses 4, right?
Yeah,
what about
Barkley 3.
Barkley small forward, Moses power forward. Will you put AI at the 1 or at the 2?
I probably put him at the 1 and or I'm thinking who are some good shooting guards that played for the Sixers?
Some good shooting guards that played for Philly.
Besides AI?
Yeah, and if you look at Philly's best shooting guards, there's Hershey Hawkins, Doug Collins, Hal Greer, AI.
I don't know enough about how I know Hal Greer made top 75, but I really don't know much about him.
Who?
Hershey Hawkins.
Oh no, shoot. Okay, I know now. I do AI at 1,
Hershey
Dr.
Hawkins
J
is
at 2, Barkley 3, and then Moses and Wilt.
Yeah, that's a deadly 5.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm about to say you can't go without putting Dr. J on.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Ooh, you want to try T-Wolves next? Let's try Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves, I don't even outside of Kevin Garnett.
You could put Stephon my guess, put Stephon Marbury at the 1, KG at the 4. Sorry, shoot, Kevin Love plays the 4. How about this? Put KG at the 5, Kevin Love at the 4.
Their franchise didn't have that many great player. The only teams I think we pretty much covered all the teams that.
Yeah,
And-
we did all the historic teams that there
I think
is.
the only team we didn't mention was probably the Spurs.
Man, yeah. I think that's it. We can't do. Can you do the Cavs, Miami, or they don't got enough history? You think?
Miami would be Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Shaq.
Ooh,
Bosh.
I thought about 5 for Minnesota. I would have maybe. Would you say Sam Cassell, Stephon Marbury, Latrell Sprewell?
Yeah,
Kevin
but that
Love?
team wouldn't stand a chance against the other teams we're mentioning.
No, I'll probably give him 1% chance. But I'm just talking about best 5 players on the Wolves. That's what I'm saying.
Their
I
franchise
don't
is
think
like
I don't think
They
the Wolves
cage
got
the
enough
Bucks.
history yet. G Money.
no,
They
but
still
what about Miami? G Money. Miami would be. Miami is Shaq at the 5.
Right.
I think Bosh at 4. LeBron at 3.
Wade
And
at 2.
Wade at 2. Oh,
Tim Hardaway at 1.
Tim Hardaway, yeah.
What about
Oh,
Lonzo
Gary
Mourning,
Payton.
though?
Gary
What
Payne
about-
was too old though. Gary Payne was past his prime when he joined.
What about
Miami.
Lonzo Mourning? You wouldn't put Lonzo Mourning at the 5? I know Shaq was good in Miami, but Shaq was starting to age out after 05.
No, Alonzo Mourning was pretty. No, I
No,
still think because Shaq still had the championship experience too, and Shaq that first year in Miami was second MVP.
That's true.
Yeah. You know the funny part about this? You just mentioned the top 5 from Miami Heat, and Miami Heat is a newer team than Minnesota. Minnesota's
Which is
been in the
crazy.
league longer than Miami. That just goes to
Well,
show
they
you Miami's
have
a
a-
better run franchise.
Yeah, they have a competent they have competent management.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Miami Heat been around since 1992.
Around that, yeah.
I know they were an expansion team.
I mean, if you look at the East too, Miami and Boston's are the only ones that had good management. The other teams don't have good management.
yeah.
The Bulls
That's part of
management is
the reason why
awful.
it's weak.
Outside of what they did with those Bulls championship teams, outside of that decade, they haven't done anything.
You could probably do one with the Nets. I could get Jason Kidd at the
Miami
one.
played in 88-89 year. The Miami Heat was expansion 88-89. The Heat.
What about
Oh,
Minnesota?
okay, my bad.
What
I
about
thought it was
Minnesota?
The Timberwolves, let me check.
Or you could do the Nets. The Nets.
The T-Wolves became an expansion team from starting in 1989 also.
Oh, okay. So they're around the same time. All right. So if that being said, they're around the same time, but Miami still had better players, better run franchise. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think the last one we should do is San Antonio. San Antonio, because they
David
actually
Robinson is easy. Robinson at the 5. Tim Duncan at the 4.
Kawhi,
Kawhi at the 3. Tony Parker at the 1. And then
George Gervin at 2.
George Gervin at 2. Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was easy work. And then you could do the Nets. Jason Kidd at the 1.
Mhm.
Well, hold on. Can you do the Nets? Wait. Jason Kidd
You
at
went
the
to
1.
Brooklyn Nets or New Jersey? Which one?
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same franchise. Just moved to different cities, but it's still the same name franchise. So
Okay.
it still counts the same history. So
I'd probably do Jason Kidd, Vince
Right.
Carter,
Mhm.
Dr. J.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot about this guy, Drazen Petrovic. Where was he?
Petrovic. Put Petrovic
Oh.
at the 2. Petrovic
Yeah.
at the 2.
Then who's at the 4?
KD.
KD.
That's true. But
And
then
then
what about
The center.
So is Vince Carter in the starting lineup then?
Yeah, let's see. You had J Kidd, Drazen Petrovic, Vince Carter, KD, and
What about Dr. J though?
would you put Dr. J at the 5?
No, Dr. J. He's a small forward.
No, I know that. I'm just asking.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You'd have to put Brooke Lopez.
You can only Brook Lopez, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that alone that means they're losing. They already lost it.
Because Brook Lopez wasn't perennial All-Star with the Nets. He was.
Well, Brooke Lopez is the best center who played for that franchise. So
I know. I'm just saying that makes it less spicy though when you had to put his name compared to some of the other names that we had. No disrespect, but still.
Ooh, let's try Indiana Pacers though. Let's shooting guard Reggie Miller. Center, would
Dude,
you
their
put
best center was Roy Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert? I'll give a slash choice Rick Smith though. I'll probably put Rick Smith at the 5 though.
Paul George at
No,
the
Roy Hibbert was an all. Did Rick Smith ever made All Star?
I'm pretty sure he did. Let me check. I'm pretty sure.
I could check right now too.
Right. He should. Rick Smith, yeah, he made an All-Star team in '98. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember Roy Hibbert made All Star too. So
Yeah. Right, but I think Rick Smith was more consistent. Roy Hibbert was just a better defender.
yeah,
I'll probably give slash towards Rick Smith. I say Rick Smith at the 5, Reggie at the 2, Paul George at the 3. Number 1, would you say Mark Jackson? I say Mark Jackson at the 1. You?
I could go with Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson at the 1, and then power forward. Shoot, power
That
forward.
98 Pacers team was deadly, bro.
That team and
I
power.
think David West.
David West at the 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
oh,
about
this would be good. I have a good one. OKC. I do GP, Westbrook, or I put Westbrook at 1, GP at 2,
agreed?
KD, Sean Kemp,
Agreed.
and then who would be their center?
Shit,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Serge Ibaka.
No, Jack Sigma.
Jack Sigma, yeah.
Mm.
Because Ibaka's more of a 4 though, P.
Yeah, I know.
That's
But that's the only recognizable name left over. Honestly. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Ooh, let me try another team.
Dallas.
Mavs. Let's try the Dallas Mavs. Okay. Dirk Nowitzki at the 4. Point guard.
Steve
Shoot.
Nash.
Steve Nash at the 1, yeah. Number 5. Would you put
Who was that one tall dude? I forgot his name. He was the white.
Sean Bradley?
Yeah, Sean Bradley. Him.
Sean Bradley at the
Jim
5.
Jackson.
Wait, who?
Jim Jackson.
Jim Jackson. He was underrated. Jim Jackson at the 3.
Yeah, you can
No,
put him
I
at
put
the-
Derek Harper there.
Derek Harper too.
Wait, where's Luca fitting in this?
It's too early, Lucas. Too early. Luca's great, but it's too early.
No, but Luca's better than some of these guys though.
So would you put Luca at the 2 guard?
I probably put Steve Nash, Derek Harper. I probably put Luca at 3, and Dirk and Sean Bradley.
Right. So Nash, Harper, Luka Dunn, Dirk, and Bradley. Okay.
No doubt.
Right.
Man, that was cool. That's pretty cool.
Ooh,
Man
Utah.
down.
Ooh, what about the Utah Jazz? We can't forget about them.
Stockton, Mitchell, Carmelo
Malone.
at 4.
hmm
Oh, Pete Maravich.
At 5.
Oh, and Chi-Town's favorite player, Rudy Gobert.
Oh my God.
But okay, so 5 would be Stockton, Spider Mitch, Malone at the 4, Pete Maravich.
Actually, I'd take Mitch out and put Pete Maravich.
Pete Maravich at the 2. Excuse me. Pete Maravich at the 2. Malone at the 4. The center, and let's give it to Gobert. Gobert at the 5, and number 3
Well, I give it to Mark Eden.
at what, 3 or 5?
Center. Mark Eaton.
Oh, Mark Eaton? Yeah.
The
Man,
guy who
I go with
averages.
probably Greg Ostertag before I pick
No, Mark Eaton averages.
Yeah,
the
Mark
most.
Eaton was.
No, Mark Eaton was a better player, P. He was
Yeah,
better.
I know. I'm just
He averages
saying.
the most. He averages the most blocks in NBA history.
No, I know. I'm saying that. I'm just saying. When it comes to Rudy Gobert, I'm not putting him on that list anyway. So
Okay, fine. Scratch Gobert then. Put Mark Eaton at the
Greg
5.
Ostertag on there. Then.
But what about the 3? Because we got virtually every position. What about the 3? The small forward.
Yeah, the 3 ain't Carmelo.
No, Carmelo's a power forward.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. The 3.
Adrian Dantley.
Adrian Dantley, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the 5 would be Stockton. So let's recap. Stockton. You said Maravich, right, Shy? Number 2?
Yeah, Pete Maravich.
Pete
Adrian
Maravich.
Dantley.
Adrian Dantley, Karl
Who
Malone.
should have
and
made the
Harden.
top 75 list, by the way.
Agreed. And then Karl Malone. Did we try New Orleans Pelicans? Let's try them and Memphis.
I don't think Pelicans got enough history.
Yeah, they don't. I think we pretty much went over the teams that have
More
Yeah.
history.
the only.
Did we do
here's this
Detroit?
team.
We didn't do
What-
Detroit. How we gonna about Detroit
Isaiah.
at the 1?
Dumars.
Dumars at the 2. The 5, you
The
probably
only backcourt Hall of Fame duo in the league history.
fast at the 5. You put Bill Laimbeer at the 5.
Oh, Ben Wallace.
You can argue Ben Wallace. Yeah, 5. What about the 4?
Rodman
Dennis Rodman at the 4,
and Grant Hill at the 3.
and Grant Hill at the 3. Okay, so you have Thomas, Dumars, Hill, let's see, Rodman, and Bill Laimbeer. Okay,
You know who was underrated though? Vinny Johnson.
he was.
Oh, yeah.
The microwave
that-
can put the points.
That Pistons team was dangerous, bro. Look at all the names we're mentioning. We're naming half of the team for the Bad Boy Pistons.
No one talks about the team enough. Yeah,
Yes, I think they're one of the most underrated teams in the league that nobody talks about
right.
because
Ooh,
they play so physical. People try to dismiss them sometimes.
right. Ooh, you want to try Memphis? I have one for Memphis.
Memphis,
4,
I don't know. Memphis, I can't name.
for me, number 4, Pau Gasol. For me, number 5, Pau's
Marc
really
Gasol.
number 5, Marc Gasol. Or you can, well, Marc Gasol is also more of a power for Z. Well, no, Marc Gasol played a good. Marc Gasol is a 5. Yeah, you're right. Marc Gasol at the 5. Pau Gasol at the 4. Mike Conley at the 1.
Mhm.
Shooting guard. That's tough, man. Shit.
Move John Morant. Memphis don't really get that much. They still on the come up.
So what? Put Mike Conley at the 2, Ja at the 1.
Yeah, I guess.
And then we gotta get a small forward in there. Rudy Gay.
yeah, but that's a very weak lineup, though.
Like, what do you
Okay,
think?
okay. Here's another team. They actually have good history.
Portland.
Yeah, exactly. Portland.
Right. The 5, you gotta say Bill Walton.
Yeah.
The 1, Dame
Dame.
Dollar. Number 2, Clyde Drexler. Number 4, the power forward,
LaMarcus Aldridge.
LaMarcus Aldridge, yes. And the small forward,
You could probably put Clyde to move Clyde to number 3
Mhm.
and put Brandon Roy.
and number
number
2,
2.
yeah.
Oh yes, Brandon Roy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Brandon Roy in his time was athletic freak, can hit mid range, had a beautiful stroke, can finish. Man, look, we will never truly know how his career would have went. We will never truly know, but it's likely he would have been an all-star caliber player if he didn't get hurt.
Facts.
Didn't he make? I'm pretty sure he made an All-Star, right?
I'm pretty sure he did. Let me check. I'm pretty sure Brandon Roy.
Yeah, he did make All-Star. Yeah, he was an All-Star.
Yeah,
player.
and 3-time, 08 to 2010. Yeah,
Yeah, he was an All-Star player.
he was. Yep.
Well,
So-
Lonzo Ball is heading in that direction too.
Agreed. So your 5 would be Dame, Roy, Clyde, LA, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Bowen. Okay, that's a beastly starting 5.
Oh, Cleveland.
Well, small forward LeBron, point guard. Would you put Mark Price or Kyrie Irving at point?
I put both of them as my backcourt.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter much, right?
Yeah.
Don't matter.
I'll say doesn't matter. So flip up, and let's put Mark Price at the 1. Let's put Kyrie at the 1, Mark Price at the 2. LeBron at the 3. Center, would you put Big Z? Would you put Big Z in there?
I probably put Brad
Doherty.
Oh, Brad Doherty. Yeah, definitely
Brad
Brad
and
Doherty.
Larry Nance at
And
power
Larry
forward.
Nance.
And Larry Nance at
Yeah.
4. So the 5 would be Uncle Drew, Mark Price, King James, Larry Nance, and Brad Doherty. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think we
let's
pretty
try
much went over the teams that
Think
Denver. Denver could be a little bit straightforward. I mean,
I can't really.
Jokic at the 5, Melo at the 4. Point guard, would you put Abdul Rauf?
Yeah, I guess.
Abdul Rauf at the 1, Joker
did-
at the 5, Melo at the 4.
No, Darren Williams played for Utah. Never mind.
Yeah. 2 and 3. Shit, we need a shooting guard in now. What about Alex English?
Yeah.
Alex English at the 2.
Melo at the 3. You said that?
Melo's at the 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't have rich history enough to.
Oh, we
even
could
go
put
over.
Alex English at the 3. He was a small 4. We could put Alex English at the 3, Melo at the 4, Joke at the 5, Abdul Rauf at the 1, and then the shooting guard. We need a shooting guard. Fuck. Let's see. We need.
Chauncey Billups, even though he's a point guard, they ain't got that much to go on, so you could just go with Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups, yeah.
I mean, it's really not. They're not a good franchise, in history terms.
I think out of all this list, I think probably Detroit has an underrated list.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And because I think Detroit had pretty much every Hall. I think that was a team we mentioned. Every player was a Hall of
Ooh,
Famer.
what about Sacramento? We forgot about the Kings, though. What about the Kings? So you want to put Vlade at the 5, Chris Webber at the 4, Mitch Richmond at the 2.
Big O.
Who?
Big O.
Big O at the 1. And then what about the small forward?
Oh, who's that shooter?
Are you talking about Peja Stojakovic?
Yeah, him.
Okay. So you put Peja at the 3 or at the 2?
3.
3? Okay. So it'll be so let me recap. Vlade at the 5, C Web at the Vlade at the 5, C Web at the 4, Peja at the 3. Who's the 1 and 2 again? That said?
Big O. Big O.
Big O at the 1, and then the 2 guard is Mitch Richmond. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a hop off now. It's getting
All
late
right.
here, but
Yes,
it was nice.
Yeah, I was just about to say we about to head off because we covered every team. But this was fun, man. We broke down a lot of top 5s for best teams. We even did some of the teams that don't deserve to have a top 5. But yeah, man.
Well, some of them too. You realize like with Miami's only been around since '89, and you can already name Hall of
Minnesota,
Famer. Their whole lineup's a Hall of Famer team.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's just the mark of a good run franchise. That's where you got a franchise that had good players. We even had to put Jimmy Butler or none of them guys in there that's playing now.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Call it a day, man. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy your Friday. You know how it is on Fridays. So,
yeah, man. Yeah, stay safe, man.
I'll see you probably then for the Sunday game. LA Mavs. We get to see what the Lakers are really about.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be a juicy game.
Gold or not? You want to see what's up?
All right. See you, everyone.
Peace. All right, yo, we out. Let me just get my joint up. My screen got frozen because my battery died, but y'all can still hear me. Nevertheless, I'm out. Peace.